Hi guys, welcome to FanChatTV. Today we have the official live stream and watch along from FanChatTV featuring Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United. I have my co-host here, Aaron, who's just getting his headphones ready, obviously, for the stream. But today we have an amazing stream featuring Tottenham and Manchester United. Before we go any further, make sure you like this video, comment obviously in the live stream, let us know your thoughts, let us know your score predictions on what's happening today, and we'll be glad to answer any queries, questions, or thoughts that you may have during the live stream. So make sure you give us a big thumbs up before we go any further. So today, obviously, we have Tottenham versus Manchester United. Today, obviously, Mourinho is heading back to face Manchester United, but this time in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is looking to have an immense impact on the match as well. Obviously, facing the ex-manager of Manchester United. Today, we have a full lineup, obviously, from both teams. I'm looking to get that up right now on Google so I can just confirm, obviously, both teams and the way they're lining up today. And yeah, we'll be able to kick our live stream underway. So here we go. Let me just get this up. Share screen. There we go. Manchester United versus Tottenham. Perfect. So today, for today's squads, we have a full lineup. Obviously, two very strong lineups from both teams. Looking to get the win today. Obviously, Manchester United looking for an away win, important away win, to try and get, obviously, that fourth place at the end of the season and enter Champions League football. So we have Lloris, Serge Aurier, Sanchez, Eric Dyer, Davies, Sissoko, Winks, Son, Lamela, Bergwijn, and Harry Kane. Very strong lineup from Tottenham. Obviously, Mourinho trying to put out a strong lineup. Then we have Martial, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, James, Fred, McTominay, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, and David De Gea. A very, very strong lineup. Let me just see if Aaron is ready to come back on. Are you ready to come? Are you ready on, Aaron?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So Aaron's here, obviously. Hi, guys.
Hi, mate. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. I've just released the lineup, obviously, from both teams.
What are we saying?
We have a strong lineup from both teams, obviously, today. Tottenham's fielding Lloris, Aurier, Sanchez, Eric Dyer, Davies, Sissoko, Winks, Son, Lamela, Bergwijn, and Harry Kane.
Harry Kane's back. That's how they were talking about that, weren't they?
Yeah, Harry Kane's back. And for Manchester United, it is Anthony Martial, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, James, Fred, McTominay, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, and David De Gea.
A bit different than I thought. The way I thought we were going to go. I thought we might have went, three at the back, two wing backs, and then play Pogba and Bruno in the middle. But obviously he's gone for his default with Daniel. He loves a bit of Daniel James.
Yeah.
Rashford coming off the left. Bruno, obviously the playmaker. And it's just nice to see basically United back to pretty much full strength and having Pogba able to come off the bench to affect the game if we need it. So I can see both ways with Ole's decisions really. To not play Pogba. He can revert to him later on. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Perfect. Yeah, great. We have already 21 viewers combined from Facebook and YouTube, so we are looking forward to a great match between these two titans of English football. Manchester United more so than Tottenham, of course. Tottenham haven't won jack nothing, mate, in the past how many years, mate? But so Aaron, what's as a Man United fan? Obviously, what are your kind of predictions for today from Man United? What are you expecting of the team today?
Well, to be fair with you, from what I saw in the Man City and Arsenal game, I know it's not going to be hopefully it's not going to be the same kind of game, but I don't think fitness is really, up there as much as it should be. I don't expect the players to be running at 100 miles an hour and, sort of really giving us the level of performance that we expect probably 4 months ago. So I think both teams will kind of feel each other out. And I think the counter from United is going to be probably what Ole's going for. you know, as we've seen since he's taken over, you know, he's turned United into quite a devastating counter-attacking team.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah,
I don't really know. Looking at Mourinho's team with Lamela and stuff in there, I don't know whether he's just gone for his fittest team, or whether he thinks that this is the best team to beat Man United. But if you look at the bench, there's Lo Celso on there, then and Ndombele. You know, just a few players that you thought might have been ahead of Lamela, but United have got players that can affect the game. But as I said, Pogba, Lingard, it's quite Matic is on the bench as well, so it's nice to see United at full strength.
Yeah, it is at full strength. Are you hoping for an appearance from Jesse Lingard?
Oh, you know what we think about Jesse Lingard, but I've always been quite an advocate of Lingard because he's a Man United lad, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
he is. Yeah.
You know, his performances have been terrible. So I don't know. Maybe this little spell we've had off could be, hopefully change your fortunes for him a little bit.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So obviously, like Aaron has just reiterated, let me just read the benches for you guys before we kick off in approximately 40 minutes. So, actually not 40 minutes, 50 minutes, sorry. Bailly, obviously on the bench.
Southampton have just made it 3-0.
Yes, they have made it 3-0. I've just been informed in my ear. Yeah, Southampton has just scored 3-0 against Norwich.
It was inevitable, though, wasn't it, really? Do you know what I mean? Norwich have not played good football at all this game. I went to be Man United Tottenham build-up, but if the goal goes in, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, of course. Perfect. Okay. So, as the lineup has just been produced, Bailly, Pogba, who's looking probably to come on maybe during the second half, Juan Mata, who could be maybe an instigator if Man United a bit of trouble and need that assist machine to come in. Jesse Lingard, Romero, of course, obviously, just in case De Gea gets injured. Igalo, Greenwood, Matic, and Brandon Williams. And for Tottenham, another strong bench as well. Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Celso, Sessegnon,
Sorry,
Paolo.
Can I see Tottenham's two defenders? Can you bring that back up a bit? Sorry.
Yeah, Alderweireld and Vertonghen, both in the bench.
But I mean the actual team sheet.
Oh, the actual team sheet, yeah. So,
Eric
Sanchez
Dyer
and Eric Dyer,
and Sanchez. Oh, that's interesting. So I didn't notice that at first.
Maybe Mourinho's doing the same as what he did with Ramos and putting.
Is he parking that goddamn bus?
Maybe, you never know.
I think he's parking that goddamn bus, mate.
We've got a comment here that I cannot read for the life of me, but it's in another thing. Rio has just put his name is Fahim. Is that his name? Oh, go on, Fahim.
I think boy was Fahim.
That is Fahim, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've just announced that boy's name is Fahim. So
yeah,
that's good for us.
And also as well, he said he wouldn't mind coming on the audio. So if he wants to during the stream,
I'll just send you a link, mate. It's easy. Perfect. Okay. So Ola Diana, obviously beforehand says Ola on Facebook, which is
how many times have you shown that comment?
No, it was shown before the stream started. Fahim has just said from boy to my real name. So thank you, Fahim, for rejoining. We have 21 people watching on Facebook. We have 5 people watching on YouTube. Thank you much for joining, everybody. And thank you. Obviously, our socials are down below. FanChatTV is written across all of them. So if you just search FanChatTV, we are on all socials, and make sure you follow us on there as well. So today, obviously, Tottenham versus Manchester United, a big expected match. Mourinho, once again, for the second time this season, facing his old managerial club. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer looking to put one over on Mourinho. So, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what do you think his tactics are today, Aaron?
As I was saying, really, it just seems obviously to be... to be counter-attacking, really. Yeah. If you look at the speed of Rashford and Daniel James, Martial up front, the front three are very, very fast. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes will obviously be the person you kind of see him as the kind of guy to link it together, spreading the balls. I think Rashford on the left will be very, very important. Daniel James coming in on the side. I think it's almost like the inside forward. But on the wing sort of thing we're going for.
Yeah.
I think on the counter it could be quite dangerous, but who Tottenham got to counter that? So
They
Sissoko
don't
and
really.
Harry Winks.
Son and Bergwijn are the two main threats I think that you need to face. Lamella, I don't
Well,
think is on that level, but
well,
I think Bergwijn
Son's
and
an
Son
absolute, you know,
monster. Yeah,
well, yeah. So that's definitely worrying. Harry Kane being back, I'm very interested to see how Tottenham's football changes because I mean, like they haven't really had a striker for a long time.
mm.
So to see Harry Kane back is a bit worrying, and he always sort of performs in these kind of big games. So be nice if we could keep him quiet.
Yeah.
Mags and Lindelof are very happy. Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, I'm sure we'll keep it nice and tight at the back. McTominay and Fred.
Well, Luke Shaw is going to be facing Son predominantly throughout the whole match.
I think
So I don't know if his speed is going to let him down a bit against Son. I mean, Son is really quite fast. Bergwijn, I think Wan-Bissaka will have Bergwijn in his pocket a little bit.
I think Wan-Bissaka has most people on toast, really, doesn't he? He's
He
that
does, yeah.
good a defender.
Yeah.
McTominay and Fred in there. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I felt it was more of a Matic game, but yeah, it remains to be seen. But from the lineups, it will all be revealed when the lads get out on the pitch.
Yeah. So for Heems, obviously, he just mentioned Tottenham's form: 1-1 drawn, loss. I'm not sure about Man United. I may need to check on that. Cho Win says nice. No Triemi says nice as well. I think we're having quite a few viewers from the Philippines, which is what most of our Facebook audience is from, and the UK as well, which is great. Great to hear. We have 12. We have 21 viewers current across all platforms, which is great. Thank you much for joining this stream. So Man United obviously looking to gain momentum, obviously from coming back into the Premier League. From the table, Man United are currently 3 points behind.
I've got to say, I mean,
behind Chelsea.
I've got to basically do a job really after the referee did United such a massive favour in disallowing that Sheffield United goal the other day.
Yeah.
We've got to capitalise on that really. Can't really see the it's a bit fine.
Yeah, it is fine. Yeah, but let me zoom in a bit. There you go. That's
there we go. Yeah.
So we have Man United sitting on 45, Chelsea sitting on 48, Leicester. Obviously, that's kind of apart from the top two. I don't see the top two changing.
Yeah.
I see the top four changing. Could change at any time. Arsenal way down in ninth after their loss.
Yeah, I think we can definitely count Arsenal out of the top four now, can't we?
I think we can count Arsenal out of the top four after losing to Man City. Yeah. So I think personally it's a race between Chelsea, Man United, Sheffield and Wolves. But Tottenham today, if they win, they leapfrog Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Just about on goal difference.
It's all to play for, isn't it, really? It's all to play for.
It is.
I don't know. I probably would presume that Leicester City would be safe in third place. I don't see anybody touching them really. Chelsea, Man United. I think it's the race for the full spot, really, isn't it? But I don't know. There's lots of games to play. There could be lots of potential for surprising results.
I see a lot of potential for surprising results as well. I think it's going to be, I don't know, mate. I think we're going to wait on Chelsea's game because obviously the Premier League schedule is very. It's a cluster F word. I'm not going to try and swear. It's consistently every day there's games.
Yeah.
So we don't know how the effect is going to be on players, obviously, fitness,
like fatigue as well. Yeah,
fatigue exactly. And if Champions League is cancelled, then that will help. If it's not, then it won't help. And I think it has to be because they need to do it. But with the Euros cancelled, I don't think Champions League should be cancelled.
Yeah, possibly. You're right. I think we had this debate a little bit on the last stream. I'm not really sure what I think about it. Really, I think there is time to obviously do it. The scheduling, I don't know if that's going to be an issue, but I don't know if it. Obviously, when are we potentially starting the next season? Then, do you have any idea about
that?
That's
true. Yeah, that's true. Prashback's right. He says I don't think so. He doesn't think that the Champions League will be cancelled.
No, I think he might be talking about someone
Oh, the
asking,
stream.
"Are we going to show
Oh,
the
you
game?"
just mentioned that. Yeah, that's fine.
No,
That's fine.
let's
Okay,
see.
cool. Yeah, so we got 30 minutes to kick off. We came on a little bit later than build. Yesterday, Passport Roy is crying.
Fahim's right on it as well. I love it.
Yeah, Fahim's right on it. Obviously, the match is going to be shown. Yeah, he is our moderator after all, Fahim. So, good job you are doing there, Sonny boy. I'm waiting on Liverpool's match. I want to see how Liverpool performs after the break.
What a game that is as well. The Merseyside derby as well. Carlo Ancelotti, Everton are no mugs anymore, really, are they? Really,
No, they're not any mugs
quite
anymore.
a serious manager. I look forward to seeing that game. Is that Sunday? Is it?
Yeah, that is Sunday. Yeah, it's on free to air Sky Sports. Thank you for giving us a free game, mate.
Been sport rotten with football. It's just quite cool. It's quite cool.
Everton are 30. They got 37 points. They're not too far off.
It's not as bad as I thought, actually, but it's still kind of not too far away from. I think they're obviously safe in it, but
yeah, they're not. I'm not safe from relegation. They probably maybe could challenge for Europa League place.
What's that? The 7th spot? Is it 6th and 7th?
It's 6th and 7th. Yeah, 6th and 7th both. No, it's 5th. No, 5th and 6th. Sorry, 5th and 6th. Isn't it?
Yeah. No, yeah. But the 5th place might be a Champions League spot this year.
It may be because if Man City win it,
of Arsenal possibly, if they put a run together, getting 5th, and if Man City don't pass the thing with UEFA,
yeah,
which I think UEFA definitely have to make an example of them. I'm not just saying that because I'm wearing a United shirt. It's just the facts. They taking the piss in it. So yeah. I think it's all to play for, especially if that 5th place is up for grabs in the Champions League spot. It'd be great.
Yeah. Just to reiterate what Fahim says, I mean, the reason we're doing this, guys, is so you can have a live watch along and live play-by-play reactions to kind of attempts and goal, shots and goal, any kind of little passing moves. We're going to be commentating during the match as well.
Like what Sky Sports used to do with FanZone.
Exactly, what Sky Sports used to do with FanZone, and what we used to all the time when we didn't have access to sometimes matches, we used to listen on Radio 5, so you can have play-by-play reactions and kind of be there with us while we're watching the game, and we will have
the game as well. So
exactly. We have our live match tracker, which is going to show play-by-play reactions as well with Tottenham Man United. I'm just going to give you an example of that for the time being. There we go. Perfect. Here we go.
There was going to be more people other than me and Dave today as well, but we just can't get the people to come on at the moment. It's just it's difficult.
That's true. So we have our live match tracker, guys. That's going to show play-by-play, 3D kind of action. If there's a goal, if there's kind of passing movements, if Man United or Tottenham are making an attack. So we have that obviously on the stream as well. The players will not be shown, right? No. The players won't be shown either, no. Everybody wants us to stream, mate. Should we contact Sky Sports to say, look, here's $1 billion in Monopoly money. Can you use this to show streaming? I tell you what, though, if I had like £1 billion, mate, I would put it on FanChatTV, mate. I'll buy the rights for Premier League football.
If they knew you had £1 billion, then they'll sue you for £1 billion. So there's no point in doing that.
That's true. Somebody's calling me. So okay, let me see this. 1 second. Cool.
Let's do a post-mortem of the Arsenal and Man City game. Obviously, there's quite a lot of fallout from the reactions of some of the fans to the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mesut Ozil not playing is a talking point. The performance of David Luiz is obviously a talking point.
Absolute shocker. Yeah. Absolute shocker.
Arteta's match selection. Do you think it was just a all round just comedy of errors from Arsenal that game? Really, just didn't look.
It was a typical Arsenal performance. Let's put it that way. That's what
I
it
wouldn't
was.
even say typical. That was just bad. Like, you can't say that's a typical Arsenal performance.
Well, typical Arsenal performance of recent years is getting battered by big teams.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the players just looked about 2 or 3 weeks off of Man City's fitness. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was definitely men against boys out there.
Yeah, that's true. BT Sports, Sky Sports, and sometimes BBC Sports have the right to stream live matches. Correct. Correct. But BBC actually this time have kind of swindled their way in it, to be honest. They're like, okay, so they need to show every match, let BBC get some action in there. But they are showing substandard matches, to be honest. They're not showing like the big six at all. Oh, unlucky free kick by Ward Prowse. There's only 2 minutes to go, guys, left in the Norwich Southampton match. Southampton, obviously, clear victors here, 3-0 winners for the Southampton match. Goals came from Danny Ings, Stuart Armstrong, and Nathan Redmond on the 49th, 54th, and 79th minute. Yeah, so that's pretty much that match in conclusion, to be honest.
The thing is, our game plan was spot on the first 20 minutes. It's only when we had injuries to Mari and Xhaka, plus Louise coming on, it deflated us completely.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And I think that's the kind of sentiment every Arsenal fan sort of had. The first 20 minutes, there seemed to be a structure and a game plan, and as soon as the Mari and Xhaka went off, it went to the dogs, really. There's another comment from Fahim.
Fine. That's fine.
No way, shape, or form.
That's it. Fine. Obviously, the match hasn't started yet, so the viewers kind of going to go around that 10 mark, 16, 15 mark, obviously on Facebook as well as YouTube, until the match starts, and then we can do the play-by-play reactions for everything. So let me put us both on the camera at the moment and get away from that bet radar stuff. So how do you think Mourinho's going to line up? That's the thing, Aaron, from today.
I reckon he'll park it, mate. I reckon.
It's
draw City. Mourinho. I don't. If we would have played Tottenham at the time the Premier League sort of went off the COVID sort of break, we would have thrashed them. So I still kind of feel like that energy might be in the United boys still a little bit, and I kind of feel that with that lineup, I don't know. I think United, even without Pogba and that in the lineup, I still think I've got more of a better feeling about us than them today. I reckon. I'm not saying it'll be, walkover, but I think United can get a convincing win today. I might be wrong when the match begins, but I'm wearing the United shirt. I'm a United fan, and I'll back my lads.
Prabhat Rai, after all the stuff at the debacle about everything, he said, I'm subscribing to your channel for this help. Thank you. Well, that's good. Look, if you can't find anything, come back to us and we'll do play-by-play. That's all I say. Fahim said, much appreciated. Thank you, Fahim.
Southampton up to 13th.
Even though I'm new here, I aspire for this channel to grow big in the future. Thank you.
Oh, top man. Thank you, Pete. Your name is not Boy, because I thought, that's what a weird name, but yeah. Thank you,
Fahim, Prabjot Rai says you will. Thank you. Did you see Robbie from AFTV? He gets all these guys coming on and making pseudo names. He had someone called Chronic Mass Tubata. Come on and made a comment. I would love if that came on ours, mate. I would crap you up. I don't mind. I don't mind pseudo names coming on our channel, and I'd say I'll read out your name.
He always gets that happening to him, and DT always pulls him up on it because he actually reads them out as well, and then he realizes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's obviously, waiting for the game. How long we got left? What's the time?
Yeah, that's fine.
20 minutes. 20 minutes to the game.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine. So that's good. Okay, well, I'm pumped up for this match as well. I think it's going to be a bit more open. No, I don't think it's going to be any more open than Man City and Arsenal.
No, no, no.
Fahim said he got baited. Yeah, he did got baited. I actually saw the video. It's so funny. I wonder if we can actually show on our screen like different YouTube things on our thing, like a reaction video kind of thing. I don't know.
To deal with all that, really. You know, the old.
I wouldn't mind doing it just to react to it and see what it's like. But there's a lot of reaction channels. I think the rule is you have to watch it for 30 seconds and then pause it to be on the lines of copyright. But I'm not sure yet.
Was that fair usage and all that sort of thing?
Fair usage and that type of sort of thing. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah. So we have 31 viewers altogether, guys. Thank you. FanChatTV on Facebook we have 21, and on YouTube we have 10, which is great to hear. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Facebook's pretty popular at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah,
we always get high numbers on Facebook.
Proper popular platform. Sorry.
Prabjot Rai says you have my blessings. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much for your comment.
It's great to have blessings at this time in the world, isn't it? So,
it is great to have blessings at this time in the world, yeah. And I heard in the news today that schools are going to be going back on September.
Yeah.
Post-COVID, which is good. But they're increasing the classes sizes to 30.
I don't
agree with that.
Knowing what happens, will probably be restructured again after. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. It's bit mad with the old COVID situation. Like a lot of people I'm speaking to think there could potentially be like another wave or something, isn't it? We're not out the woods yet, apparently.
Our mic levels are much better today than the other day. Like miles better. Yeah, like mine's not loud at all.
Yeah, you were really drowning me out last week. Even when I went, Jesus, it was like vibrating in my ear.
Perfect. So, guys, let me put actually in the comment our link to. Actually, I won't. Actually, I'll do that another time. I'm trying to get a friend of ours, Jarrow, on our stream. Fahim says I'm going back to school on the 25th of June. Oh, wow, that early. What? A levels?
Yeah.
I didn't know it would be that. Yeah. Cool. Should we show some wags on the side of our screen? In the meantime, I'm joking. So should we do 1 to 10 rating wags, mate, in a future video?
We'll get that set up for the next video.
I tell you what. That would be great, mate.
He's up for it.
That's it. I'm going back to school on the 20th of June. Yep. Pretty crazy. Lovely viewership on Facebook at the moment and YouTube. Very, very good. Loving everything I'm seeing at the moment. Referee today is John Moss. Obviously, capacity is 0 again, like I mentioned on the other thing. Tottenham's actually last 5. It says here differently. Shows loss, drawn, loss.
Yeah, they were on terrible form before.
Win. Man United's form is win, draw, win. On the previous 5 matches. That may include Champions League as well, I'm guessing. Instead of just Premier League.
I'm just hoping that this game is not as bloody boring as the Arsenal Man City game.
Hopefully both teams go at it.
Hope this game makes the Premier League come back with a bang. You know, like that wasn't really the spectacle I thought it was going to be. So hopefully this one will compensate for it.
I'm sure it will. So Mahir, sorry, Aaron, sorry, mate. Mahir Absoroni says, "Hi, I'm a Tottenham fan. Who's your favourite player, Mahir?"
Boo.
Who's your favourite player over here? Yeah, we're looking for commentators to join us. Let me get the invite link and send it to a couple of people that could join us.
Predictions for him. I'm going 3-1 to Manchester United today. Hopefully.
Cool. Let me contact. Maybe I know Bazes has a young un just born, but you know, let me.
He would probably be at the game if he wasn't. If it wasn't COVID. It's nice to see the players warming up.
It is nice to see the players warming up.
Tune in, put the headphones on.
Cool. So we got Hugo Lloris, exactly the same lineup that I just mentioned earlier.
I'm really worried about Harry Kane today.
Because he's completely back from fresh. That's the thing that you have to worry about.
He's had a long time to recover.
Yeah.
My main man Bruno, mate. I can't wait to see him back again.
Mahir said his favorite player is Son. Mahir says player is Son. You know, Fahim, you're a great instigator of different comments, like predictions. We'd love to have you on the stream, mate. Even if it's audio, you don't need to put the camera on, mate. We'd love to have you on the stream. Fahim said,
listen.
Heung-min mum and Heung-min dad would not be happy if Heung-min son if he underperforms. Mahir says Son is my favorite player. Oh, we forgot to put Korean tags.
Mourinho is basically saying that he doesn't think Vertonghen and Alderweireld are fit enough, so he's gone with Davinson and who else was it? Sorry, Davinson, Sanchez, and someone like who else is at the back? Aurier,
Eric Dyer, mate.
Eric Dyer. He's put the fridge at the back.
I'm going to say this as best as I can.
I hope I'm singing that at the end of the game.
Yeah, we have a person called Fon Minyat Han. I want to try and obviously say that I'm not sure, but whatever you said in your language, amazing, cool. New comments. Will you be showing the match? We can't show the match during copyright. That's fine. Mourinho's talking now.
Yeah, just having a.
Ole Gunnar.
He still looks like a toddler, doesn't he?
He does.
Every time I look at him, I just remember 1999. It's like,
You just love his Norwegian northern accent, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got a Mac Norwegian accent. It's brilliant. Macwegian.
Macwegian, that's it. Macwegian, mate. Oh, so shy, mate. What a player.
Oh, mate. I don't know. Potential for in management. I don't know. He's, what do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Do you see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a man to bring success back to United? I know we've had this debate on the channel before.
What, to Fahim?
No, to you.
To me. I don't know, mate. He's like of that.
Is he doing the right things? Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he's of that kind of.
In comparison to where Mourinho left it, which was absolutely dog shit.
I think he is doing the right things. I've always wanted McTominay to play. I've always wanted like James to play as well. But I'm not sure. It's like Man United is one of those teams, isn't it? That they're not on the same kind of the fans are going to boo you out if you do something wrong, like Real Madrid doing to Zidane, who's also got icon status like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a mixed match. I don't know. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hasn't got like the pedigree of like an Allegri, or hasn't got the pedigree of.
He hasn't got much pedigree at all in management, other than scoring, numerous goals for Manchester United. I mean, exactly. He was, average at best.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't really knock it so far. There's been a vast improvement in transfer policy.
Yeah.
Vast improvement, shall we say, in patches. Sometimes it can go back to the level where you go, oh, hold on a minute, that's reminiscent of the Moisey / Mourinho.
But who do you think is
even though Van Gaal, the football was quite side to side, it still was a philosophy of football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of don't really mug off Van Gaal that much because he tried something. Whereas David Moyes come in and he tried to just change everything and it weren't really running. And then also Mourinho, quite successful as he always is when he walks in the door. And in his second year, it's fucked.
That's it, yeah.
It's fucked.
It is. It's
Yeah,
fancy second year.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
I think there was only 2 teams second year was good. Probably Chelsea and Real Madrid after he beat the Barcelona team
I think Tottenham,
in La Liga.
Tottenham could be his redemption, though.
It could be. That's what I'm thinking. Tottenham maybe suits him.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just bought a massive stadium, rejuvenated their stadium
The only thing
completely.
is that they're quite skint, though, Tottenham. They don't really like to shit. Like Daniel Levy doesn't like to shell out like
Yeah.
owners that he's had before.
Mm.
So I don't know. Seeing Mourinho work without like a mega budget, but
Yeah,
Tottenham
it's gonna
have
be hard.
got quite a few players that they could sell to make money as well.
If Zidane is out, I think Mourinho will go back to Madrid.
What's that?
If Zidane's out, I think he'll go back to Madrid.
I reckon Portugal national team was probably Mourinho's next destination.
Could be.
He'd always said he would take that job at the end.
Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo, Silva. Not
Yeah,
bad, mate.
The Portuguese team's dirty, though.
João
It really,
Felix.
It really, really is.
Yeah.
Guedes as well. I think he plays for.
There's
Valencia
a lot of players they have that's
Yeah.
really good. I think Rui Patricio's like 45 and he's still in goal.
Yeah, it seems like he's been about forever, isn't it?
He does seem like he's been out about forever, yeah. So 8 minutes remain to Spurs and Man United, as the one and only Fahim says. Hashtag Fahim the moderator. Fahim the mod.
What's happened to our other guys as well, like Rob Starr and all that? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what happened to Glory Man United.
Glory Man United, yeah.
So Do a Genie Buy says, "You guys, are you guys Spurs fans?" No, we are far away from Spurs fans.
I like the avatar as well. The great
Einstein, Albert Einstein, yeah. Are you a Spurs fan? Do a Genie Boy?
I think I'm clearly a Man United fan.
Yeah, I'm clearly a Greek fan here, mate.
Nice.
Oh, wrong one. I'm clearly a Greek fan here. And that's the 2004 winning Euro top.
One sunny, nice one, son. So much you could do with that name.
BBC Sport is showing, they're showing statistics. Yeah, well, they would do because it's 2 big clubs, so I don't think they would show the live match anyway. So we got the teams obviously on Sky Sports main event again. Tottenham. Just to reiterate, Mourinho's starting lineup here. We've got Hugo Lloris in goal. We have Aurier, Davison Sanchez, Eric Dyer, and Ben Davies. I say Ben Davies, mate. It's like Ben Davis.
Yes, probably is the way to say it.
What, the Welsh? Yeah, probably, yeah. Harry Winks and Sissoko as 2 CDMs. Bergwijn, Lamela, Son. I think Winks will just push up a bit forward, and Harry Kane up front.
The danger man. I don't like him against Man United, but yeah, Son and Harry Kane, Bergwijn with his pace could be quite.
I think Winks will push forward a bit.
So
he always has that kind of guy, isn't he? He always has these attacking defensive midfielder, Mourinho. He's always the same thing. De Gea in goal. Aaron, you can read the squad, mate, for Man United.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Scotty McTee, Frederick, Daniel James, Bruno Fernandes, and Marcus Rashford. And the great Anthony Martial.
Tony, mate. I call him Tony.
Tony Marshall.
Tony. Cool. So we have 14 likes on Facebook. Great stuff, guys. And 3 hearts on Facebook. 21 viewers, 13 viewers on YouTube. Amazing stuff. We have 34 concurrent viewers across all platforms. Thank you. Do they show the match themselves or just themselves? Well, mate, we're showing this as well, which is our stream. Which is our little statistic provider. Bet Radar.
Take care of it, babe.
Yeah. So it's apparently match day 30. I never knew that. Bet Radar comes up with all the statistics here, mate. Distance between the teams, 256 kilometers. I swear that was the same distance between Arsenal and Man City.
Yeah, because
it is because there's London.
Right next to each other. Come on, David.
And Man City and Man United are right next to each other as well. So it's the same distance as Arsenal and Man City. Yeah. Period length 45 minutes, mate. If I had my period of 45 minutes, it'd be
Yeah, so the lads are getting ready to come out the tunnel. Socially
they are.
distancing, of course.
They are.
Oh, they're not really, are they? To be fair,
Mourinho looks.
because the last game I didn't really hear the artificial match sounds, but in the Norwich, in the Norwich game a minute ago, I kind of heard it. Sounds all right.
It does, yeah. Okay, so here's fan zone, obviously. So fan zone is doing exactly the same thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
And getting reactions to the match. Do you know if fan zone was enabled to put the match in the bottom right, they would have so many viewers.
Yeah. It'd be dusty, wouldn't it?
Ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous.
Is that a Greek national top there, though?
It is, mate. The Euro 2004 winning one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. There are no Greek players, unfortunately, in both teams, so got to represent him, mate.
It's probably the thing Greece have done in modern history.
Yeah, pretty much, mate. Olympics, shambles.
Yeah, I mean, like ancient history, you guys were the balls, but like...
yeah, mate. Ancient history, we are the balls, mate. Got good countries, mate. yeah.
Hercules and all that.
Hercules and all that, mate. All that kind of jazz.
Any thoughts on Pogba not in the starting 11 for him? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, mate. I kind of feel maybe Solskjaer's being a bit pragmatic with Pogba. He's just got him back. So, and I think it might be a bit unfair to just chuck him straight back in there. So I think feel him back into the squad a little bit. Yeah. He is a precious commodity, I think, and I think we need to, take care of him a little bit. So
he is.
I think it's just a bit of pragmatism from Solskjaer. I reckon we'll see him in the second half.
Yeah, great stuff.
Obviously, depending on the situation, if Tottenham are in a madness, we'll definitely see Pogba.
Yeah. So Ajayo Matthew Dangote Jr. says Man United for life.
Absolutely right. There's no other way.
Yeah. Where are you from, Ajayo? Where are you from? Are you from the UK? Anywhere else? Europe? Americas? Yeah, so we have, obviously, McTominay just walking out on the pitch. And obviously, with this re-showing, obviously, I think every game is going to have a minute's silence before the match.
Yep, is that still the case?
I would think so. I would think so.
Are they still going to take the knee like they did in the Arsenal Man City game?
Potentially, I'm not sure. I need to see. Obviously,
we didn't see it in the Southampton game. I don't know if they're still doing it, but we'll see.
Obviously, Raheem Sterling is a prominent player. That's obviously we talked about it yesterday, but he's always been mentioned. AJ as well, who's just appeared.
Sorry.
Raheem Sterling and AJ as sports stars, and Hamilton have predominantly, and Rashford as well, been always mentioned.
Sir Marcus Rashford, I'll have you know.
Sir Marcus Rashford.
Sir Marcus Rashford. The kid deserves to be knighted already. 1.3 million school dinners. Good on you, lad.
That's it.
Good on you, mate.
That's it.
But no, in all seriousness, no, I think what he's done, and I think it shows the power of what footballers using their platforms for that kind of thing.
Yeah,
is excellent. So yeah, really happy with that.
Yeah,
and it's great. Man United player as well.
Yeah, old Lindelof putting on De Gea's gloves here. We have Fred and De Gea completely ignoring social media's distancing, mate. Well, they can't, isn't it? It's football. Imagine if you have to ignore social distancing during football. Can't smile without you. Come on, you Spurs, man. It's a really nice pitch, though. I got to admit, mate.
Yeah, I actually can't wait to go. I'd love to go and watch a game there.
It is an absolute sexy pitch.
Apparently, they brew their own beer there as well.
Do they?
Literally, like Daniel Levy has made Tottenham have their own beer.
What's it called? Gascoigne's Beverages.
I have incredibly expensive. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Sponsored by Glenn Oddle, the old advocate for Tottenham. Mate, he went nuts when Tottenham reached the final. Did you see his reaction on Sky Sports?
What's that, mate?
When they scored the third goal against Ajax.
Yeah,
Glenn Oddle absolutely went nuts, mate.
Like, come on, Glenn, calm down, mate. Yeah, it's like 3 months ago.
Yeah, Rio Ferdinand was right next to him, mate. He was going absolutely crazy.
Fahima reinforces the notion about Rashford.
Yeah, Rashford definitely. Hand clap to Rashford. We have another minute silence.
Yes, we do. We partaking or?
Yeah, we are. We'll wait for the blow. We'll wait for the blow of the whistle.
It's great because the match is actually in my ear this time, and it's on the other computer, so I can completely concentrate.
Cool, guys. So that was the minute silence, obviously, and the minute hand clap gesture for all the fallen from various things, including the movement of Black Lives Matter, included hashtag coronavirus and COVID-19, and also we have all the fallen from any walks of life, obviously, over the last 3 months. So we're going to start off the match, guys, with Tottenham kicking from right to left and Man United kicking from left to right. Obviously, Man United in the red shirt and Tottenham in the white and blue with a knee. Okay, they started. From left to right, Man United, and from right to left, Tottenham in the all white and blue jersey. Lindelof obviously starts from the back. He's obviously controlling the ball here. Passes it on the right to Wan-Bissaka. Obviously, Man United probably looking to get the ball moving, gain some possession here, have a bit of the action. A sudden attack from Man United here, and Anthony Martial, and we have Eric Dyer who clears that away. So we have a few players here, obviously, that are not featured at the moment, who are on the subs bench, including Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic. Obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer choosing to favour the likes of McTominay and Fred, possibly to balance out the midfield and get maybe more passing going, but Pogba would be kind of the instigator, probably Mata as well. Maybe bring them in the second half and try and give a bit more potency in the assist category. Bergwijn, more great, just got tackled there by Fred. We have John Moss as the referee of the match. Obviously, everybody sporting the NHS, the Love NHS badges on their T-shirt as a supporting appreciation for the NHS. Obviously, who've had many we have many deaths in the UK as well, and it's been a pretty tumultuous time in the coronavirus.
Yeah, sorry, Dave.
That's fine. We welcome Aaron back, obviously, from here. I was just obviously mentioning the NHS badges.
Sorry, mate. I had a phone call from my brother there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, mate. That's all right. So they don't do the minute silence. Only Man City. They're just doing the knee and the fallen from the coronavirus over the last few months, of course.
So yeah, games kicked off with. Well, sorry, I missed the actual. So there was a minute silence. Then that was.
No, there wasn't a minute silence. There was a hand clap gesture from both teams, and then a fallen knee for Black Lives Matter straight after.
Cool.
So I think all the teams are doing that in the Premier League. So Wan-Bissaka here kindly throws it in, obviously, to Bruno Fernandes.
And this is going to be a much better game than the Arsenal game, I tell you.
Out to Shaw. Shaw tries to dink it a little behind, but cut out.
Oh, lovely, Scotty
McTominay, yeah.
Bruno, the key man.
Okay, it's fouled to Man United on the edge of the box. Well, pretty much about 10, 20 minutes outside the edge of the box.
This is good territory, David.
It is a good territory, yeah. I would probably bank on Pogba if he was on the squad to take it, but he's not. But Bruno Fernandes is the master of those cheeky balls, and he just done one there.
He loves them quick sort of.
He loves it, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Martial and that were that privy to what he was going to do there.
Great ball. That wasn't even offside. That was a great pass.
No, I think Marcus is about a shoulder offside there.
Yeah.
Martin Tyler just bigging up Marcus Rashford, saying what a young man he's turned out to be.
Yeah. So obviously Fred trying to control the ball. Man United starting off with the early possession in the first 4 minutes of the game. Great, nearly good pass by Harry Maguire there to Rashford, but it was cut out eventually by Davinson Sanchez.
Yeah, this game's got a much better flow to it already, David. You can see, no?
Yeah. I think my commentary. I was watching some commentary earlier. I had to do commentary.
Clive just commented.
Yeah.
Clive said, "Sorry, I made you miss the start of the game."
So Clive obviously says, "Sorry, brother, I made you miss the start of the game." Fahim, you can see that me that I'm doing other things, but Fahim obviously staying with us, obviously on stream and watching the commentary with us. Oh, on the right here, Aurier. And it's a corner out to Tottenham. Obviously, Tottenham had a quick spell there. Obviously, on the right, Harry Kane. Good little pass there by Son. Really a good interchange of play. Lamela brings it into middle. And then Kane. Really good interchange by Tottenham there. But good cut out by Shaw.
Two much fitter and better looking teams today. I think this is the game we've been waiting for.
Yeah. So, Lamela looking up to shape the corner. We got obviously Eric Dyer at the back there, being marked by Harry Maguire and Lindelof, and we also got Sissoko in there. Tottenham's team are not that tall relatively to the Man United team.
No.
But Harry Kane will always provide a threat in that box. Lamela with a corner,
outswinger.
Yeah.
There we go with this counter.
Little counter attack, a bit too slow from Fred there. I thought.
Fred there, yeah. There was no real outlet there. Quickly though.
No, true. Daniel James obviously getting tackled.
It's definitely counter attack we're on today, though. Definitely.
Being pretty frantic start of Tottenham Hotspur, nothing less than what you expect. Oh, look at these 5-minute banners, mate. Go on, Fame. Love it.
Mate, are we paying him or what?
Mate, I think we should, mate. I think we should. Cool. So we have Luke Shaw obviously on the left. Looking to regain possession after that little quick counter by Tottenham there. So overall, Aaron, what do you think? Obviously, looking at how the teams are lined up and so forth, including formations and kind of like the start of the 5 minutes, what do you think Man United are looking to do inside the match?
Really, really sort of compact. Do you know what I mean? I think they've got three men in the centre of all time. Fingers are coming back out to sort of stop the counter.
Yeah.
Because obviously, as I said at the start of the game, Rashford's pace, Daniel James's pace. I think Mourinho, being the manager he is, he's going to basically stop that at all costs. So I think Tottenham's front men will have to do the business while they stay pretty tight at the back. But
yeah,
Tottenham, as it's been, we'll see if they can break them.
Yeah. Prabjot Rai says, can you see legend Phil Jones?
Start with Phil Jones, mate.
Good start, I agree, from your bro, Clive.
Yeah.
Fahim says,
start to this game.
I don't mind the paces. I can't make money right now. No, don't worry, mate. Back in work experience, when I was back in work experience, we had a little work experience where I got tips, mate, from a certain Chorus hotel in Paddington. I got paid tips, mate. Carrying luggages, mate. I was a kind of little skinny little shit back then.
No, nothing in his hair, just natural hair.
Spurs 07th minute from Fahim. That's some nice build up from Spurs. Harry Kane spreads the play out to Sergio Aurier, who wins the corner. Eric Malaya aims it towards the back post, and Man United clear.
Bro, start game.
We can't start the game, unfortunately.
Solly in mid. Come on, Fred. Good play. Go on, Marcus.
Good play by Rashford on the left.
Go on, Marcus.
He's just cut out by Aurier there.
So I said Mourinho's parking it today, mate, definitely.
Sissoko trying to move the ball up the field. Lamela's got this little... Man United are playing a quite high line here. I'm looking at over the first 8 minutes, and they're playing a very high line.
Did you see the way Son nearly just peeled off there? That was excellent centre forward play from him, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Much better than that dreadful game at this empty head the other day.
It does look much better in it. The play, the build up play. It looks a bit more professional game than one team looking like a training ground, isn't it? Here we go. Big old Maguire. He tried to do that first time pass there, Rashford. It didn't come off, but Bruno Fernandes trying to get in. McTominay claims it back in the middle, passes on to Fred. Good passing straight to Bay.
He needs to play it straight to James there. I don't know what he messed about. Liverpool champions 2020, according to, well, not according to, I mean, it's kind of inevitable.
Max Wallace says Liverpool champions 2020. That's a definite. Ian Kwam says we love Moo.
Pogba is not playing currently. He's on the bench.
So Lamela is sporting his blonde hair. Look,
Fahim, do you want to read that?
Sky Sports, Gary Neville said Lindelof was in trouble. Lamela is shaking his head because he's delayed a pass. There's no chance Lindelof would have caught Son. Those are key moments. Quoted as by Gary Neville. So we have obviously the first 10 minutes looking pretty much Man United kind of game possession. Tottenham looking to counter attack.
Man United kind of feeling each other out a little bit, really. Well, I think we'll start get that. It's hard to see when it's going to open up though, because Tottenham are really
compact.
Yeah, as Rafa Benitez says, compact.
Okay, so Man United looking to build up the play from the back again with McTominay. McTominay is looking at the kind of like the it's a good pass there over to Daniel James.
An awkward bounce.
No, Bruno Fernandes, sorry. Eric Dier.
Good play from Eric Dier there.
Yeah, very good play from Eric Dier. Lamela's trying to break away here from McTominay, but McTominay and Fred both pulling him back. I thought it was clean.
I thought that was fair dues, mate.
Yeah. Back in the 90s, he would have got away with that.
In the good old days. I know, you know, the Arsenal Man City game, because you didn't really know what to expect with the kind of empty stands and, you know, sort of what I think it was kind of good because it can only get better from there.
Yeah, true.
Knowing the standard of the game, so
things can only get better. Orio's looking at his ankle here. I'm not sure if he's. We don't want another situation where loads of players just start unmatched fit.
All these first matches are teamed.
So all these matches are teamed, blowing off the cobwebs. Norwich have got a mansion full.
Yeah, absolutely right, mate. Full of them.
Yeah,
I think Norwich, their trouble is that they came up playing a very fancy brand of football, and then, you know, I think they stuck to it, but it's kind of their undoing a little bit. But I do admire the fact that they've been loyal to the way they play.
Yeah. On the 11th minute, Fahim says Spurs are looking better than some expected ahead of kickoff and use the pace of Son and Bergwijn to good effect. Nice. Prajbot Rai says Man United didn't play attacking. They have living legends playing together. He means Phil Jones.
I can't bloody wait for Phil Jones to get out of this football club. You know, someone has to mention him because I always, you know, it's a trigger for me, Phil Jones.
Spurs, 12 minutes. Man United are working the ball in decent areas with Marco Rashford, but Spurs are standing up well and preventing any shots getting away.
It looks like it was going to liven up a little bit, but I think it's gone a bit more tentative now.
It has, yeah.
But I think it's the right moves and the right pass in this one, really, because there's not going to be too much running, I would say, today.
Yeah. I reiterate what Clive says, but I think that's Arsenal also got a few cobwebs in their cellars.
Oh, mate, yeah. Probably
Got
more
tons
than
of them,
Norwich,
mate.
to be fair. That was shit.
Yeah. So we have 51 viewers across all platforms, 20 on YouTube and 31 now on Facebook. Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Much
Oh, I
appreciated.
should think, yeah, I did think Mourinho was gonna park it, but Tottenham's shape seems pretty good.
Yeah, they do. They seem quite high press. The attitude is a
It's
little
a
bit
high
of a high
press,
press.
but it's really, really,
Organized.
yeah. Well,
Typical
he's had
Mourinho.
3 months off to kind of work on it, hasn't he, Mourinho? I think that's kind of worked to his
It's a
benefit.
good
But here we
pass.
go.
Nearly there by McTominay. Nearly.
I think McTominay
Maybe if he'd done a little chip ball to Rashford there on the left, instead of that kind of just driven pass, it may have been a better option.
Daniel James.
McTominay is really controlling the pace of that midfield.
He's really on the ball, doesn't he?
He's really controlling the pace of the midfield.
Kind of dictating the tempo a little bit. I like that.
He has the makings to kind of be kind of like a Michael Carrick, but he needs a few kind of years more to.
I think he's got a bit more. No, I think you're right. I think that's kind of the perfect comparison, really. And I think obviously Carrick being on the coaching staff as well, that would only help to mould him a bit more.
Yeah, true.
But I think he has a bit more. He has a bit more box to box about him than Carrick does.
Clive says someone in the club is not social distancing with Jones.
Oh, mate, Phil Jones. You can have a lifetime of gags with Phil Jones, mate. I tell you that.
Dean Team Gaming says, I think Martial has to go this season and bring new players in. What's your thoughts on this, Aaron, as a Man United fan?
Sorry, what was that, mate?
He says Martial has to go this season and bring new players in. What are your thoughts on this?
He's having a giraffe, isn't he? I don't no disrespect at all, but no, I can't see Martial going anywhere. I think he's. If we get a system, and we kind of really get it and refine it.
Yeah,
I reckon this guy can score lots of goals. He's still very, very young. You don't want to be getting rid of like players like that at the age he's at as well. Yeah. So I think he's just signed a new contract. So nah. United have enough money in the bank to get what we need, I think.
We have Luke Shaw's missus, Lucy Shaw. Say hi, mate.
Hi, Lucy.
Prajbot Rai says, which side is playing more aggressively? I think Man United for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Asep on Facebook says star. Thank you for telling us we're stars. I think that's the meaning behind it. But we'll put back on Dean Team Gaming. Actually, that's a good comment maybe for people in the stream as well. Do you think Martial should go?
That's my opinion, really. But other people might disagree with me, but I don't think you want to go selling players like Anthony Martial at all. I think it's a move the wrong way. But I do understand the sentiment in bringing in new players, but I don't think selling our best and brightest is the way forward for Man United.
I'll post that question on both, so people can answer it in obviously in the question. If you do have a question, guys, that you want everybody to answer in the comments, let us know and we'll put it up for you. Constructive questions, guys, not like, do you show the match on live stream? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I can watch. Cool. Oh, nearly. Ben Davis nearly got caught out there at the back. He's a dodgy bouncing ball there. It was Rashford who done a really good pass actually there. But Ben Davis just managed to control the bouncing ball instead of getting to Daniel James on the right-hand side.
On that comment, I wasn't watching the game.
Heung-min mom, Heung-min dad will make sure Martial will leave after Heung-min son ends his career.
So United with a corner, Bruno Fernandes over it. Short corner, I didn't really agree with that approach.
Yeah.
I think we got another one.
But you never know what Zimbru. He's kind of like those players that have different vision than other players, isn't it?
He's a maverick, isn't it? He's a
Yeah.
maverick. I quite like that. Do you know what I mean? He's a Man United player.
Yeah.
Mash with
Another short corner there
from Bruno Fernandes. Post, though. He's got to do that. Got to get it.
Being tackled by Fred.
Disappointing corners, plural.
Yeah. Maybe he was trying to get that kind of little flick on, but I think Tottenham was maybe reading it.
Yeah, but don't do it twice. I mean, fool me once, isn't
it? Yeah. Clive, your brother says, I agree, Marty, to stay. He's still young, and he is Man United.
Definitely. I think going into the future, really, I think, it's been potential for a long time.
Yeah.
And I haven't really seen that ridiculous goal-scoring season yet. But I think it's in there. I think United need to get their midfield right. And then the rest will come. But Marcus Rashford and Martial for the next 2 to 3 years, I reckon.
Lamella here controlling a nice little back flick from Son.
I thought you would, Lamella.
Yeah, but that he missed that chance to put in Son very easily in the early part of the game. Last 11 games from Sky Sports statistics: wins 8, draws 3, and defeats 0. Great statistics there.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely something for Ollie's critics to look at and say it's definitely been an improvement, hasn't it?
Good little flick over there by Bruno Fernandes.
Sets it off. Lucky.
Oh no.
Lucky. But that was genius there from Fernandes.
Yeah, very, very good. He's got similar liking, I would say, to not on the level, but he's got potential kind of to be kind of like that Iniesta player, but not yet at the moment.
Who are we talking about?
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Iniesta's miles ahead, but
I think it's about proving it in the Premier League now. I think he's done enough in Portugal and at an international level, but I think, to become a Premier League sort of superstar, I think it's in the making, though. I think he's got all the attributes to do that.
But we always compare these kind of like assist ballsers, isn't it? We compare like Iniesta from like Zidane and from different types of players that we've watched in history, to name a few. And I don't really see one in the world today that really lives up to that, apart from De Bruyne, I think. Wan-Bissaka doing really well here on the right-hand side. Breaking away from Son. Really great strength there from Wan-Bissaka. Straight in.
Oh, nearly opened up for him there, Fred.
Daniel James, great pass back here. Great little flick there by Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a great save by Lloris. Wow.
The early ball in was the key, as Martin Tyler just said there, because I was just about to criticise them not being on the wavelength of Fernandes.
Luke Shaw here. Great ball out to Fred.
Lines up.
No.
He
should have shot first time.
He probably needed to shoot out first time, that one.
Yeah, I agree. This little ball here by Fernandes, he knew exactly where Rashford was. He didn't get height.
But the defender makes a meal of it. I don't think expecting that to come down.
Yeah, Sanchez, I think it was Sanchez. Yeah, it was Sanchez who made a complete meal of that. Sissoko on the right-hand side here, and it's just run out of play. So in the first 25 minutes, I think Man United's pretty all Man United here. McTominay doing well in the midfield to control the football, the tempo of the game. Bruno Fernandes as that outlet, obviously looking for that kind of cheeky assist.
But I think United are controlling the game because Tottenham are
sitting back a little bit.
Sitting back a little bit, yeah. I kind of think Tottenham... it's Mourinho, isn't it?
So, obviously, the players get a little timeout in between. I think they get a little timed out, isn't it, Aaron, now?
Yeah. I mentioned that in the end of the Southampton game. I think they just go for a little break. Obviously, due to fitness not being 100%.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if Clive is still watching, join us on Sunday for the Merseyside derby.
Preshbot Rice says Mustafi and Phil Jones both together can. Just I don't have words. We all know.
Oh, mate, Mustafi and that. That would be a calamity. Like it'll be like Boom Song and Titus Bramble at Newcastle that relegation season. It'd be that.
Mananasi Nancy says Martial with a question mark.
What's the question mark about Martial?
Maybe he agrees with mate, we have great viewership on Facebook at the moment, mate. It's really going up. Really going up. Great stuff.
What's that comment about Gary Neville there from Fahim?
Fahim said no, he's just reiterating what Gary Neville says, hero off the pitch and nearly on it there. Yeah, it's a good content with Sanchez makes a right mess of it.
How long is this break? Like 2 minutes? Oh, I think it's just like maybe a minute or so, just get a drink in it.
Yeah.
De Gea didn't need one. He ain't done anything this off.
Yeah. I don't know why the goalkeepers even need it, mate.
Get back on the pitch.
So they get a little, it's like basketball, they get a little timeout now.
Mate, I think they should probably keep it.
Mate, it's good. It freshens up the players. If they have a little water break in between, it's all good. So Man United here, obviously, are just gaining the throne, obviously, for Luke Shaw. Clive Lewis says, I'm in.
So we'll have another commentator for the Everton game.
Yeah. And Clive, this is much easier than Google Meet, trust me.
Oh, go on, Jamesy. Oh, mate, just a bit too much on it.
Nearly, yeah.
So Marcus Rashford out here. Bruno.
Oh, that's a nice tasing shot across the box.
I like it. He's a player, man.
He is a player, yeah. Daniel James, really good strength there to push off.
Solskjaer's got to release
Ben Davis.
Got to see Paul Pogba back.
with a big win there. Maguire. Oh, mate. Sometimes when Maguire makes those touches, I don't have faith in him.
He does it a lot for England, doesn't he?
He does. But in international football, you have more space because the pace is less than club football.
I remember back in the Nations League, I think him and John Stones kind of mucked up a little bit for the Netherlands goal, right?
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel James trying to do a little cheeky back flick there to...
Everywhere as well, man.
He is, man. Bruno Fernandes is look at him. He's chasing down balls left, right, and centre. Look at him.
Much better energy about the two teams in this game.
There we go.
Bergwijn.
Bergwijn, that pace is disgusting. Wowzers.
1-0 up.
Wow. Against the run of play.
For everybody there.
That pace was disgusting.
That's a very, very surprising goal. I must say, David. I thought one of the defenders might have put a foot in there. They just let him go. Wow. I can't wait to see this replay. So this should be bread and butter here, right?
He's offside. No, but he didn't touch the ball. It may go to VAR. This.
Jesus, that pace was ridiculous.
But against the run of play, that VAR, it could be a VAR decision because the original ball was being kicked to Bergwijn. Very poor from De Gea. Yeah. Should have saved that.
That's what he's become about.
So look, it probably is a VAR decision, this. The original ball was being kicked to Bergwijn.
He is offside then, isn't he?
He is. Maguire just got beaten. I
don't give a shit.
No, it is 1-0. Goal stands. No VAR decision there. The ball obviously originally went to Maguire, who obviously headed it away.
Definitely against the run of play. If I've ever seen a goal against the run of play, that was it. So
that is it.
United have got to push it now. Tottenham have opened the game right up. I think, as they say, when you're on top, you've got to take your advantages.
That is true. Man United need to go pretty much on the attack here. McTominay's being fouled on the right-hand side. Here, Sissoko just done a bit too much there. Pushed him over. Good position here for Man United, maybe to get a goal back from this free kick.
Not happy with that, and I don't think any manager would be happy with a goal like that being conceded from a goal kick, no less, as well. Very, very route one.
Fahim says 3 home games, 3 home goals for Bergwijn.
I remember the last time Bergwijn scored, I went nuts against Man City in our last one.
Yeah, he's a very young prospect. Court was sleeping after the break.
Court sleeping on the break. So we gotta get these ones right.
Oh, it's a good punt.
Gotta be one.
What is it? Whoa!
Ah,
What happened there?
real fumble.
Lloris had to scramble to the bottom right, to the bottom left of his goal.
It's a great ball from Fred. It just needs a touch on. It just needs a touch on someone's head. Any touch. He's got to really go across the grass for that. Good save. Come on, United.
It's a good corner. Another near post one. No, it actually was a bad corner from Bruno.
Really, corners. Get someone else on him. I hate wasted corners.
Right, Wan-Bissaka. Obviously, Man United just pressed a little bit higher here. Maguire trying to push forward.
Yeah, the line's gone way up now.
Yeah, Luke Shaw. Fred just completely makes a meal of that. You can't allow another counter-attack here. Bergwijn is looking to make these Jenkins runs. Who said Jenkins runs? Which game said that?
Yeah.
It was Pez, mate.
Gary Neville was spot on there. I think it's made it a better game now. Opened it right up.
Good comment from Prajbot Rai. I think Bruno is feeling alone. Legend Lingard should join him. I think all the players that he's calling legend are actually dog shite, to be honest.
If anyone was talking about somebody leaving, it's got to be Jesse Lingard, isn't it? Like, rather than Martial.
I agree. Winks coming forward with the ball. Another counter-attack here. Bergwijn's on again.
You've got to go right back.
Maguire looks off pace. Very off pace. Son's back post here. What great save by De Gea there.
With a great save there, David De Gea. But Luke Shaw is very much at fault for that because he's so far forward. Look how out of position he is.
He can't chase back. He doesn't
Around
look.
Make up. He's put Harry Maguire right in trouble there because Harry Maguire's going across the cover. Really?
Do you think Mourinho would use match fitness to their advantage?
It's a great header from Son, though.
It is. It is a great header from Son. Good save. Equally good save by De Gea.
De Gea's concentration levels are clearly up.
Back post corner here. De Gea just punches it away. Fred now on the left-hand side. Tries to get away to Bruno Fernandes. And he makes a little kind of chip ball. But no, it's actually Daniel James, sorry, on the left. They look quite similar from the top down.
Yeah, so David, goal against the run of play, mate. What do you make of that?
I think it's a typical Mourinho goal, to be honest.
Yeah.
Against the run of play, defensively sound. Tottenham pretty much for the first half, for the first 30 minutes. Even though little instances from Man United caused difficulties for them. But overall, that Bergwijn run through the middle, Maguire just looked lost for pace completely.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, that's...
Another one, Son here on the left.
Well.
It's looking for another breakaway.
Tottenham are now getting into the game now.
They are. Ben Davies passes on the left to Lamela.
Not too much. Say only pressing.
They're just chipping it behind the high press of Man United.
Look at all that space there. Why is Luke Shaw so far in? If they play...
Lindelof just kicked it out himself. The players look tired already. I'm not saying anything, but the players look absolutely knackered already. They look dying. They're sweating like miles off already. I know it's,
you know, Tottenham conserved their energy a bit, and United went gung ho the first couple of minutes. So
yeah,
I think we're seeing the result of that in a moment.
yeah. Son about to deliver another corner here.
Son Perignon.
Good pause in the middle. That's more of a corner that Bruno Fernandes needs to do.
Yes, get it into the 6-yard box.
Yeah, exactly. Get into the 6-yard box. Another whipped out ball here. Son's back in.
It's an incredible
Eric Dier. Wow. What's this?
Tottenham have got to do better there.
Sissoko just
incredible pass there.
But straight at the keeper.
David De Gea's got to see if that.
Lloris had one similar earlier against. That's the fans' reaction. We see, we see Tottenham fans there. Is expressions there? I don't think. Maybe seeing his own thing.
But that was right against the run of play there. I can't say anything other than that. Really, I can't disrespect it. It's a goal nonetheless. United have got to regroup.
That's it. Maguire with a big head there. Eric Dier equally. Son's playing really well at the moment. He's kind of controlling the left-hand side.
It's just Tottenham holding onto the ball really well here. You can see United
exactly.
want to grab the ball back and start playing, but Tottenham being really stubborn in possession.
Another foul here on Lamela. He has been in Tottenham a while. Tyler's saying exactly the right things, mate.
I remember when he was kind of like highly rated coming from Roma. I kind of, think his career's kind of died down a little bit, but good performance today.
Yeah, Prashbot Rowe says that David De Gea is one of the best keepers. I agree, but I don't agree. When he's on, he's on, but when he's off, he's completely off.
A horrible couple of years, let's put it that way.
Yeah, when he's off, mate, he is off. Neuer, he's a keeper that is, if he's back, he just remains consistent. Even if he's off performing, he just performs still. You know what I mean?
He always has a wicked defense in front of him, though. Do you know what I mean? And that is piss over there, really. Well, maybe not so much now because Leipzig and Dortmund are playing good football, but Bayern, do you mean, seem to win that. I kind of preferred Neuer when he was at Schalke.
Yeah, true. Same, yeah. Man United had the Aaron Neuer as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
He does. Neuer does remind me of Schmeichel a lot, mate. Like his stats in goal, big, very really strong,
fine goalkeeping.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Ter Stegen seems to be the boss now, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, Germany definitely. Yeah, 100%. Barcelona resident. That's why, pretty much.
Yeah,
I think.
And he can really do what Edison does and play with his feet very well as well.
Comme c'est le match ce jour ici. I don't know what that means, but something in French. We should get some translators in this gaff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Match stats from Fahim: Tottenham 37.4% possession, Man United 62% possession. Both had 3 shots on target.
Looking at the game now, Man United seem to be doing the same things attacking wise. I think we need to change it up now. I can clearly see this wing thing isn't working. Mourinho clearly had a plan for that.
Daniel Levy mocking the Tottenham branded face masks.
Yeah, I think Ole's going to have to make a change tactically in the second half.
Definitely. Maybe bring Pogba in.
Possibly, but we need to mix it up a bit more and do basically, Tottenham are keeping the ball in the middle, waiting for the runners and then hitting it long. We're just trying to go down the wings a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Mourinho seems like he's prepared very well for this game.
He does look like he's prepared. Tactically, he's kept the same tactics for pretty much all his career. But sometimes in these games, they just work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's this kind of game, they come back trying to form match fitness. It just will work. But let's see.
The time of the game is 38 minutes.
Yep, time of the game is 38 minutes. Prajbot Rice says, sorry, David De Gea was one of our best keepers. My camera's gone off focus. Perfect, back on focus.
So Fahim says United sales are winless after the opening goal, bar the one moment of quality from Fred's set piece. Spurs look the more likely to strike next before the break. I concur with that 100%. United playing out from the back here a little bit, living life on the edge a little bit, but it's working. It looks nice.
Yeah, and poor ball
and
from
again, we give away possession again. It's not really what you want to see.
No.
Distribution needs to be better.
I think after the goal, their possession has dwindled a little bit.
Confidence has dwindled a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes has space here. Good pass to Rashford. Rashford's waiting for Daniel James on the right.
Pass.
Bruno Fernandes, good pass that flicked out to the right, to the left. Martial, back to Fred, and again lost the ball.
Got all the boys. They got all the boys back now.
It's too slow with Tottenham. They're obviously going to put Mena behind the ball. Look, Shaw's trying to make a run here in the middle.
No.
Bergwijn, out-strengthened Bruno. That's a poor pass from McTominay.
Really poor pass.
Ben Davies on the left-hand side here. Passes it into Lamela, and he dummied it for Kane, but Kane didn't read that.
Go on,
Maguire trying to make his way forward.
Spread that out.
Rashford is now free to roam on the right here.
On the left side of the pitch that is not being utilised. Why is everybody on the right?
Bad. Oh, that could have gone either way, that. Rashford just got fouled there.
Got to mix it up a little bit. We can't just keep on playing on the right side all the time.
He could have gone either way. That wasn't. Lamela didn't really do anything there.
James just got taken out again. You can't keep on doing the same thing all the time.
It's a bad challenge by Daniel James. Bad challenge, that. Probably a yellow card here. Yeah.
I've noticed without fans, it's like a friendlies or a training match feel. Yeah.
I kind of got used to it, though.
Yeah, you kind of settle into it a little bit, innit?
Yeah. Because you hear the ambient noise, so you think they're there.
I'm not actually getting the ambient noise, to be fair with you. I'm literally getting the raw screams from the people in the stadium. I think that's what Clive was alluding to.
Yeah. Clive just said, I've noticed without fans, it feels like the friendlies or training match is correct. I agree.
Yeah, so it looks like a Mourinho masterclass so far.
It does look like a Mourinho masterclass so far. I agree.
Tottenham play a good ball. Didn't look like it was. Again, got the space now. Yeah, it's going to have to be addressed the second half. I think Luke Shaw's been kind of the weak party in the back line for me. He's exposed Maguire and then Love a bit too much, and they've had to move to support him a bit too much, which is leaving space and gaps there. Definitely, I agree with what Gary Neville just said. United need half time. Good ball. Good, well done, Megs.
Okay, he's back out. De Gea's got the goal kick here. Harry Winks says looking at something. I'm not sure what he's looking at.
Oh, I didn't know what he was looking for.
Yeah. Another bright England prospect. Oh, it was a deflection from Bruno Fernandes that flicked that out.
Quite a cheesy comment from Fahim, but yeah, nonetheless.
Luke cannot be sure what to do.
Right, left-hand side, bring the ball out, show some diversity.
Another one-liner here. Luke is unsure what to do.
I don't know. Why are we persisting down the right-hand side? And they've clearly got that on lock.
And it's possibly their best side as well.
But then surely you just mix up the play, or like, we've been quite more successful with Bruno just playing it keeping the ball in the center of the pitch.
Yeah, I agree.
It's quite annoying to see the same thing repetitively. And I think that's why teams like Man City and Liverpool are so far ahead of everybody else. It's because there's lots of diversity in their play, and I don't, Man United and Arsenal and that are quite far off.
They are far off at the moment. Wan-Bissaka maybe try and get a goal before the half-time.
Good play. Good play, Bruno.
Very good play. And then Wan-Bissaka does that.
Still alive.
Oh, that's a poor pass by Fred there. Really poor pass. Lamella's breaking away here from both players. From three.
Players on the football.
And a little chip there. I think their clinical passing has been better, Tottenham's, than Man United's.
Really, really good holding of the football there for his team.
I still don't rate Lamella, but he's playing well this match so far.
Yeah, he's had a good game today. I don't think the game's over by any stretch of the imagination, but I think Solskjaer will have to rethink his tactics second half.
Definitely rethink the tactics for the second half. I agree. Definitely.
Gonna have to check himself.
So far we've had 1,000 engagements on Facebook. Thank you very much for joining us on there. And on YouTube, we've had a total of 1,265 on YouTube. So thank you much for joining there as well.
Thank you.
Lamella's here trying to play out to Ben Davies. Harry Kane, good little pass here. Another Aurier. That's a really poor shot there.
I think he trips over his own feet a little bit.
Yeah, he does.
What's the last comment from Fahim?
Last comment from Fahim is difficult to put it down to fitness, having run almost as much as Spurs top mover Lamella, but Kane has touched the ball only 8 times. No one has seen less of it on the other side.
That's a fantastic tactical analysis there from Fahim, the main man on the channel. Play. Switch to play. Bruno's in the middle. Put it in the hole. Put it in the...
So Pressbook Rice says, now I'm confused at the point at which the match I watch Spurs versus Legends or Barca versus Sevilla. It's up to you, mate. It's up to you. I'm going to be doing La Liga matches covering soon myself, so...
Oh, can the guy keep it alive? Lindelof, sorry. I think we'll have one more attack before the whistle. Come on, lads. Pump it in. Come on, quick things.
Here we go, Bruno Fernandes, great little turn inside. He tries a shot.
Oh. Well, he might as well because no one else is moving for him.
Exactly, true. Yeah, there's nobody making runs or anything. Nobody's making a run behind the ball, or Martial's looking sad in there, but he's just standing still on the edge of the box. So I don't know why he's complaining to Bruno Fernandes, therefore. And Gary Neville rightly says Bruno Fernandes is probably Man United's best player first half.
Yeah. I think he might need a bit of support from Paul Pogba in the second half. Start pigging this football about in the centre of the park a little bit.
That's a poor ball from Bruno.
Not good at all.
And Bruno Fernandes is down.
I don't like that sight at all.
He's down with an ankle injury or ankle problem.
He's all right. He's all right. Hopefully.
I think he kicked him from behind when he was making that hit there. It was just a knock. He's shaking his head though.
No,
He didn't really do anything.
I think he no.
He kicked himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
So yeah, officially half time on the Sky Sports.
Yeah, it's officially half time, guys. Tottenham is leading 1-0 Man United to Man United, courtesy of a goal from Eric Bergwijn. Really, really good pace usage there to get past Harry Maguire. And Harry Maguire, of course, was unable to reach that level. So Bergwijn just hit it straight at De Gea, though. De Gea made a parry, but parried it straight into his net.
Yeah. I think he should have palmed it rather than what he attempted to do. I would push it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But these mistakes happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, top quality goalkeeper, but not infallible. I thought the first. I'm going to do an Arsenal now. The first 20 minutes was great.
Yeah, it was.
But then, that goal just sucker punched us a little bit.
It did sucker punch, yeah. It did sucker punch. So, guys, I think we're going to be taking a little hiatus, a little break here for about 10, 15. I will be. You want to carry on, mate? I need to take a break. I need to just do something, yeah?
Cool. We'll have a break then.
No, I can put you in solo, mate.
No, we'll have a break.
Okay, we'll have a little break. So I'm going to have a break at Aaron as well, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes to resume the second half. Aaron, can you hear me? Cool. Hi guys, welcome back to FanChatTV. How are you all doing again? We are back, obviously, to resume the second half. Aaron, I think your microphone is muted, but I'm not sure. Hello?
Yep.
Now it's fine. Cool. So we're back. We had a few comments, obviously, while we were away. We're going to address them all.
Mate, so you missed Roy Keane in the studio, mate.
What was he gone about? FanChatTV. How are you all doing again? We are back, obviously. To
Where's that playback coming from?
Aaron, I think your microphone is muted, but not mine. Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, I am here, yeah.
Okay, cool. I think I had it playing in the background.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah, Roy Keane has basically said that he thinks De Gea's very much overrated and should be out of the club. And he would be punching him in the dressing room if he made a mistake like that.
LD Goon has just said Roy Keane is the best pundit ever.
Mate, that was sickening to see. Honestly, that was the most brutal I've ever seen a pundit be when Roy Keane was in the studio. He said I wish I saw it now. Punching him if that goal was conceded, if he was in the team.
He would be.
I've never heard a pundit say anything like that in the studio. That is deep, bro.
Saulo Arujo says my man Aaron Luis Fernandez was scored tonight.
One of my pals.
Oh, okay, cool.
But he actually looks the dead stamp of Bruno Fernandes. Literally. And he Sporting Lisbon fan. And,
oh, nice.
We stole him from Sporting, so
yeah, that's it. So we have obviously the match tracker here. Obviously, a few statistics to go through. Throw-ins, obviously, nobody really gives a toss about that. Yellow cards, Man United 1. Yellow, red cards again, red cards. No substitutions yet. Tottenham keeper has to make 4 saves, Man United 2. Tottenham have conceded 9 to Man United's 8 fouls, injuries. And then we're back, obviously, to the main one, ball possession. Man United 60% against the run of play, like Tottenham has just done, and scored a goal courtesy of Eric Bowen. So, we are back here, obviously, for the second half, which is going to be looking up for Pogba, who's currently warming up in the jersey and looking to maybe make a difference. What do you think Pogba's impact will be in this squad, Aaron?
He brings energy to the midfield, and I think we can stop playing the bloody football on the right-hand side continuously. Bruno could be a bit more free. He doesn't have to glue everything together if Pogba's on there. But bringing on Pogba, we're losing McTominay or Fred, really. So maybe that stability. I don't really know at this time. I think Ole's got to figure out a solution to this problem, really. But I think there needs to be more variation in the play, and we need to play through the centre.
Yeah,
and then
I agree.
We're just basically getting the ball, playing out to the right hand side, asking Daniel James to just run, and it's not working. So we need to play a bit more of an intricate style of football. That's what I would request in the second half.
Perfect. Well, we're getting back to action. Tottenham kicking from left to right in the white and blue jersey, and Man United kicking from right to left in the red and white jersey.
I've never seen a pundit say he would punch a man in the face if he was in the team. That's precisely what Keane said at half time.
I'm going to rewatch that, mate.
I would like to watch Spurs, please. Have you got that one up? So are we going to see a difference in the second half?
Gary Neville's keeping strum about Roy Keane's punches in the dressing room when he was back in the team.
There we go. This looks better. And the flag's gone up.
Because Gary Neville was prone to a few mistakes as well.
But yeah, very, very harsh from Roy Keane. That is going to be played on YouTube over and over and over again, that comment from Roy Keane.
And De Gea is going to feel sick watching it.
Why does this player get him out of the football club? If I was in there at half time, I would have nailed him against the wall and given him a punch.
I think he's talking about figuratively speaking, not like.
Nah, mate. Like, what? Yeah, you watched it, bro. He was screwing. Even Patrice Evra had to calm him down.
Oh, it's a great ball out here to Daniel.
This is better.
Daniel James on the left-hand side here.
Play.
Rashford now back in. Tried to pass it into Bruno Fernandes there, but it was just cut off. I think it was by Eric Lamela, who was very deep there.
Bergwijn's literally killing us.
Maguire, luckily he didn't head it back there. Otherwise, he would have been in trouble.
Take your time. Bruno, good run.
That's a poor ball here. Okay, Man United probably looking to instigate some type of fiery attack here. I'm not sure if Fred is the right person to instigate it, but Bruno Fernandes surely is. And he's got the ball now, obviously out to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka out to Martial on the right-hand side. It's a cheeky little 1-2, but
Bruno has to do everything. He has to go forward, drop back for passes. It's like we're just relying on him for everything.
That is true.
I think Pogba's got to come on and just give him a bit of a more free role. Because I'd like to see him just concentrate on attacking rather than having to jump back and go forward all the time.
Tottenham, I've realised in the first few minutes, even in the first half, is just playing long balls up to the defensive midfield, and the Tottenham midfield are pushing up when they're doing that. Maybe just in case Maguire makes a mistake. Yeah.
Astute observation.
Maguire here, obviously Lindelof trying to regain the ball possession.
From Facebook, David.
What's that? Sorry.
Is it mostly people from Facebook?
No, most of the comments are from YouTube actually, but our streamers, yes, mostly from Facebook.
Okay. The couple of people in the stadium are really making some noise. They're trying their best, aren't they? You hear it in the background.
Yeah, you can hear it in the background, yeah. You realise we called all the players by their surnames, but obviously everybody else is called by their first names. So... Oh, it's a cheeky little ball there by Bruno Fernandes, but I don't think people are I don't think nobody's reading his passes at all in the team.
The same wavelength as him. That's what I think it is. His decision making so quick, and I don't think the players understand him yet. You know, he just switches at one time, and they're not even moving yet. You know.
Yeah.
I think him and Pogba would be interesting. I want to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. I think Scholes, when he used to do those first time passes, and Rooney caught onto it, and Ronaldo.
That's because Rooney and Ronaldo had the footballing brain. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Berber as well.
Yeah, and even Van Nistelrooy as a main target man, a striker, same thing.
Yeah, but Ruud Van Nistelrooy's movement made him so much of he was a heaven for right midfielder.
Yeah.
Van Nistelrooy was just like, just put it on me nuts. That's it.
Put it on me nut. Can Rashford be turned into a number 9? Well, we have to wait and see. He's still young.
Can United make something? This free kick from the right hand side.
Yeah, it looks like Bruno Fernandes again is going to take it, or Fred. Please don't let Fred take it. That guy's
a very high line with a free kick.
It's a good. It's a bit too much into the. I don't think nobody read that. He came into a nice position in the box. Nobody really read it though, unfortunately.
Come on, McSauce. Quick. Quick
passing out to the right here. Daniel James.
It's only Bruno the option again. But I've got to say, fantastic play.
The ball out to the left here. Tottenham now bringing up 4 men into the attack.
Yeah.
It's a quick counter-attack here by Tottenham, but Son didn't read that pass behind.
When you just sort of go aggressive on FIFA and you just start attacking people, like, you know, last couple of minutes, you just like sort of put everyone high press.
I think he was doing it. He wanted it first time, but Maguire doing an over the top ball here to Rashford. But Davinson Sanchez got that. And Sissoko just clears up
Yeah,
the mess at the back. Oh, Fred slipping there.
Oh, Fred.
Serge Aurier makes it on the right here. He just hits it well in front of him there. Not enough to make an impact in that attack. But Kane's got the ball. But Kane has been ineffective recently.
Really ineffective this game, but I don't want to jinx it.
Because you could come out with a goal from nowhere, to be honest. That's Kane, to be honest, isn't it? What was the talk between Kane and Man United? Did it produce anywhere?
I couldn't imagine it, to be very fair with you, in this sort of like climate with the COVID. It was like potentially, I think any suitors would have had to pay about 200 million quid for Harry Kane. I think
Yeah, true.
England's best goal scorer, well. He's got his best years ahead of him as well.
Wan-Bissaka on the right here.
Looking at Neymar territory.
Yeah, but McTominay trying a little ball in, but he hits it straight at Daniel James. Wan-Bissaka tries to put it back, but not really effective on the right hand side so far as of yet. Wan-Bissaka, he's trying to make moves down the right, but he's not really finding anything at the moment. And we've got Lindelof here. The defense is pushing up really high above the middle line. If they get on a counter attack, it's going to be dangerous for Man United.
Mourinho's tactically got this right, though, I have to say.
Yeah.
Good ball in, though. Oh, lucky.
Son was playing as the bloody left back there.
Mourinho has got this right, and I kind of imagine that this is what he would do.
Right, so I would like to watch Spurs vs Legends because I don't know how to watch La Liga match, so I'm with you guys. Thank you, Prajbot.
Safe, bro.
Prabjot Rai. Guys, if you can share this, our link obviously on YouTube as well as Facebook, please do so. It'd be much appreciated. Don't forget, if you're watching our stream right now, give us a massive thumbs up on YouTube. A massive like button on Facebook, or heart it instead. Give us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. So, Aurier on the right-hand side here. Just giving it away to...
Who's running for Bruno? Who's moving for him?
Here we go. Martial's trying to make a break through the middle. Bruno's on the right-hand side. Bruno tries a shot, and it's a tasing shot to the bottom left corner.
I thought we could have continued there. He's eager to score, Fernandez.
He is very eager to score, but he's the only one who's making really any. Rashford's kind of laboured on the left-hand side there.
It's nearly went in, though. Look at that.
He did. It was very close. Very close indeed. Very good technique. Very good technique.
Ending like as it was moving. Come on, Bruno. Come on, United. FanChatTV is very biased today.
I'm kind of biased, but still leaning towards Man United. Anyway.
Myself, really.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to keep unbiased commentary here. We got Son trying to raise here for Lamela. But Lamela's got the ball here back in the middle and winks again back into the controlled possession territory of Tottenham Hotspur. Eric Dyer, strange to see him as centre back.
Eric Dyer's done well today at centre back, hasn't he?
He has done really well at centre back. Yeah, very weird. Maybe he's turning to Ramos, mate. Mourinho's changing his position.
Good tactical foul there from Harry Kane.
Yeah. McTominay here passes out to Fred. Fred has been very laboured today.
I reckon the second half, Tottenham will make this just defensive practice today, wouldn't they? Really, because I don't fancy, letting United back in the game but taking any risks. So I think the game's going to be like this.
Right hand side, Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side, cuts outside. Not bad ball, but not really nobody on the end of it.
Well,
Luke Shaw. Yeah, like Martin Tyler says, both fullbacks both involved in the actual build-up now, trying to really push this Tottenham side backwards and backwards.
The time in the game, 56th minute.
So we've got Lindelof here. Wan-Bissaka, Martial.
Good play.
It was good play, but I think he just delayed that pass to Daniel James just a tiny bit.
Mourinho's been drilling them defensively, man.
They have.
Seems like Chelsea 2.0.
Sissoko. Lamella's back here. Does well to brush off Shaw.
Lamella's dribbling skills have been fantastic today.
Does really well to brush off two players there. Bruno Fernandes has time and space here. Can he pick up somebody? Oh, it's a bit strong, that pass there. Very, very strong. Too strong for Daniel James. Winked out to Sergio Aurier. Sergio Aurier has been quite good on this left-hand side to contain Rashford. Oh, Aurier's quite strong physically, so you got to try and muscle him out a lot.
Getting a bit frustrated here.
Yeah.
And I think all the United fans are, to be honest with you.
The left back from the Ivory Coast.
You know, first couple of minutes, you wouldn't have expected this, but it's like 43 people with us at the moment, dude.
Yep, there's 43 people with us on Facebook combined with YouTube. Good stuff. Mostly on Facebook, actually. 39 people on Facebook and the rest on YouTube. So Facebook viewership is going...
Coming in and have a chat with us, ask us some questions. It'll be great.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. I concur that. Oh, that's a... Oh, Kane's got it. Nevertheless.
There we go. Could it
Lamella.
Be all right, ball in there.
Oh.
And,
I think Kane is there to keep the Man United defense a bit more disciplined, if you know what I mean.
Some of them are just way more clinical in what they're doing.
They are.
Very much more precise than what United are doing. I just like United to find one of them passes, just like what Harry Kane did, to just find one of those passes.
Bergwijn's just having a little bit of a limp here.
Did you call him Eric Bergwijn in the first half?
I think I did by mistake, yeah.
I think it's Steve.
Steven Bergwijn. I was getting mixed up between Eric Dyer, mate.
Yeah. Too many Erics.
Yeah, there are too many Erics, yeah.
Yes, Fahim. Glad you're back, bro. Here he is.
Pogba is coming on now.
Come on.
Very early as well in the second half, so it's not too bad. 60 minutes.
In this game. I'm glad Solskjaer's gone for the jugular and just get him on. I think Mason Greenwood is joining
Mason Greenwood is also joining them as well.
Mason Greenwood's got 12 goals this year. It's not bad at all.
It's not too bad, no. For his age and stuff in the Premier League. Not bad at all.
Lads.
Oh, here we go. Daniel James. Could it be a goal before Pogba comes on? Tottenham's just parking the proverbial bus.
Jesus. What support has he got? Who's he got with him? It's easy for Tottenham to just clear it away all the time. God. Just keeping down the swearing on these streams as well, but I literally just felt like doing a whopper there. Right. Bissaka's got the ball again.
It's a early good clearance there by Sergio Aurier, just coming in the back of Rashford.
Anybody watching think Pogba coming on will change the game?
I think it would need to go to if they're playing a 4-2-3-1 as well.
You know
I don't
what?
know where Pogba's going to fit in.
I would actually bring Pogba on. If we're going to play down the right-hand side persistently, put someone on the right-hand side who can do something with it. Put Pogba out there because it's clearly not. The creativity is clearly not coming from the people we're putting down there.
But Mason Greenwood mostly plays down the right-hand side, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. But I want to see some effectiveness, man.
You can't put Pogba in like McTominay's position or anything. That'd be just wrong.
No.
It needs to be a full-out attack.
Come on to compliment Bruno Fernandes and give him an outlet.
So it seems like Pogba will be coming out after the next ball has been out of play of a goal kick. It'd be a shocker if Tottenham's got to go ahead here and before Pogba comes on.
Possible as well, mate. It's a great corner. Unlucky.
Great corner, but nothing, no end product on that.
Bruno Fernandes.
So Pogba is coming on. Pogba, Mason Greenwood is first. They still want to get the run of play going. Now they should bring them on now.
So it's Daniel James and Fred that are going to make way.
Yeah. So it does look like Pogba is fitting into that Fred role, which is more defensive midfielder. But I think Pogba will be placed more of attack up front.
Come on, Paul. Let's show what we've been missing. Fred doesn't think he should be coming off, though.
I think he should. I think he's misplaced a few passes, but yeah. Let's see the difference, David. Is there going to be any? Yes, Pogba is playing in this central role here. Oh, it's a good pass out to Rashford.
Okay, Rash. Oh, come on. Come on, Bruno. Go on, Paul. Tottenham stubborn defensively. They're not giving away an inch. Come on.
Rashford here.
Sure. No. Just run into the
good tackle by Pogba.
Good play, Pogs. That's what I'm talking about. A bit of style, a bit of guile.
That's it.
Got a corner out of it at least.
Paul Pogba not sporting any flashy haircuts today, mate. It's all game action. So the big men are all in the centre there.
Go on.
I think Bruno Fernandes' corners have been really, really poor all match. Not even. Mason Greenwood, good play by him.
Good play. A bit more confidence on that side. If we're going to play down there.
Maguire.
Come on, Mags.
Running forward.
Come on, Mags. What's he doing?
Pogba is maybe trying to instigate a little pass, but he's not making any movement at all.
Great play.
It's a good play. Great pass.
Oh, mate.
Great tackle by Eric Dyer there. Really great tackle.
Eric Dyer, you bastard.
Straight in.
Great half turn from Bruno. Great control from Martial. Yeah.
Yeah, but great tackle by Eric Dyer there, nevertheless.
Come on, Pogs. This is better. Give Tottenham something to work. Look how compact Tottenham are.
Yeah.
Parking that.
Pogba here. Let's see. He's just something else to think about, isn't it, Pogba?
Yeah.
In the defense, something else someone else to mark like really solidly.
You don't do that, Bruno. Come on. Good work from Mason.
Yeah, great work from Mason. I think this fitness of Pogba and Mason Greenwood coming on are going to give them a bit more
energy.
Yeah, a bit more energy there.
Yeah. Right,
Mason Greenwood with phone.
Be careful of the counter attack, though.
Harry Kane is literally playing like a defensive midfielder. What is going on? Luke Shaw into Pogba here. Potentially now into Rashford.
Into Pogba. Why play into traffic? Oh, go on, Shaw.
It's a good one. Oh, it's a great save by Lloris.
That's a worldie from Lloris.
Great save by Lloris. Good half turn by Martial. Yeah, to get the shot away.
I'll save. I don't know. I need to see it again.
He just brings it out, obviously, onto his left foot there and just tasers one.
It's a better corner. Second ball. No.
Man United are proper going at it now. Rashford.
Bruno Fernandes. Good layoff from Rashford. Tottenham defensively.
Wow, that was a clearance and a half.
It's absolutely impregnable at the back. 47 people with us. Thanks for watching.
Got 38 on Facebook and 6 on YouTube. Thank you for joining, guys. Much, much appreciated. So we got Pogba here. A little love dummy there.
Good dummy.
Pogba's literally become the centre of attention for all the passes here. Tried to keep it in. That was a poor pass for Pogba there, but... Oh, Bruno Fernandes got slapped around the ear, I think, there by Son. Fahim says, yo. No foul done since the game has... There is no foul done since the game has started. That's true.
Tottenham trying to fight their way out.
Oh.
Hogs, that's it. That's not a free kick to Tottenham, is it?
That's classic Mourinho, that is. Irritate the opposition team. Irritate them.
That's a really good save from Lloris there. Yeah, I think Ole was nearly celebrating in that Martial one until
he was nearly celebrating. Yeah, he was.
It's another drinks break.
So this is a timeout called by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I think hopefully he can get some tactical messages over to the players, but Tottenham are just packing that center of the pitch up. That is, it's what Mourinho's.
I'm going to say it properly this time. Steven Bergwijn. Actually is playing literally like a wing back for the whole of the half.
56 now.
Yeah, 56 viewers now. Thank you for joining us, guys. 48 on Facebook and 4 on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining. Much, much appreciated. Don't forget, guys, to give us a massive thumbs up. Yeah. Also, if you feel like giving us a little heart, do that as well on Facebook. Like us also on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. YouTube is mostly where it's at, but we are also coming on the Facebook platform as well, in the next level creator platform, if you would call it that.
Facebook's definitely on the come up.
It is on the come. It's on its come up ins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, we've had great concurrent.
Wicks is looking like he's laughing. What's he doing? Oh no! No, who's coming on now?
I believe it's Lo Celso.
Yeah, that is Celso.
The other young gentleman, I don't know. Gelson Fernandes. On loan from Benfica. I'm just hearing in the air from mine, Tyler.
Yeah. So Lamella's coming off now. Lamella's coming off for Lo Celso, and Bergwijn is coming off for Fernandes.
So Abra, the time remaining is 20 minutes for United to get a draw or win the game, or the other way, Tottenham win the game.
Yeah.
Just looks a lot more controlled and composed.
Yeah, Pogba is now initiating these attacks here and creating a bit more potency in attacks.
I don't know. I don't know, but I know Pogba's not done a huge amount, but I kind of just feel like probably should have started Pogba today.
Yeah, there's presence there when he starts. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And if he's outside the box, Tottenham hasn't done any substitutions yet. Well, now they have. He wrote this one first, and then he put a full stop after to retract his comment.
So yeah, all the people on Facebook and YouTube again tomorrow. Is there a game tomorrow?
We won't be streaming tomorrow. We will be streaming instead on Sunday for the Everton. No, there is a game tomorrow, so we will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming Brighton and Arsenal if you want to join that, Aaron, as well.
Yep, I'll be on.
And we will also be streaming Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Everton, Liverpool on. I don't think the Chelsea match said that. Everton, Liverpool on Sunday.
See, why not?
Yeah, maybe we'll cover all of them. We'll cover all of them. Can't be biased here. I mean, I'm not really fond of Chelsea, but
it's not only going to be once in a lifetime. Football matches are going to be so
compact.
And we're only at home anyway, isn't it? So we might as well.
That's it. True. I was talking about Man United. So Isak, Mike Burst Sadness said hi. Thank you very much for that comments. We had a few comments, obviously, before that we haven't shown. Aditesh Prasad said, "Hey, man." Thank you very much for that comment as well.
Is that a dude, right?
Fahim obviously doing his running commentary. Subs after brief drinks break below. Celso Fernandez come on for Lamela and Bergwijn. Thank you very much, Fahim, for confirming that for everyone on the stream. So we have just under 20 minutes to go in the match, including injuries. Saulo, your mate, says Aaron Lewis just a free kick outside the box for Bruno, please.
You know it's going in as well, Saulo, if that ever happens, isn't it?
I think Pogba will take the reins on that, isn't he? Oh, it's a good pass hit.
Tottenham.
Oh, that's a really dangerous, but De Gea done well to clear that out of the box.
Counter.
Oh, that's a
there.
Charge there by Sissoko. Sissoko is a beast, mate. He's an absolute tank, mate.
I think expressions calls him Musa Soul Train.
He is, mate. He is. What does he call him, Ndombele? I forgot now.
Every Tottenham player is brilliant. Luke Shaw on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Harry Kane trying to initiate a counter-attack here, but he failed to pass to Fernandes.
Unlucky Bissaka. It's not...
Just under 17 minutes for Man United to find a goal here.
Brendan Williams will come on instead of Shaw, actually. Even though Shaw's effort in the second half hasn't been too bad, to be honest with you. I might be harsh.
Maguire.
But Mourinho has literally...
Shaw going around. He just lost the Celso, obviously, on the left-hand side, as Martin Tyler said.
Tottenham parking that bus, boy.
Rashford claims it back. Winks has won the ball. Kane is literally playing the defensive midfielder role here. Son's by himself, obviously with
I don't
Lindelof.
know what Mourinho's gone for today, boy, but it's worked a treat, hasn't it?
It's a good pass here. Kane.
Absolutely.
Winks. No, sorry. Ben Davies. Left hand side, Son. Again, Lo Celso here.
Oh, mate. I don't know about this one, man. I think Tottenham might have this one sewn up, David.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 1-0, but it looks that way as well. Fahim Ahmed said on Facebook, I sent a DM on Instagram. Oh, that's Fahim. Fahim7 is my IG. Thank you, Fahim. We will refer to it after the match has concluded. Oh, look, all the fans, the fan zone there, look, on the side. I didn't realise that before.
Yeah. Really is from Martin Tyler saying it's
they're gonna leapfrog to go to 6th place, like I recalled earlier.
Yep, you did indeed.
Just behind Man United with a point in hand.
You know, I said Mourinho would have took a point at the start in the introduction what we were doing.
Yeah.
I think it's turned around to say United.
Son out to Aurier. Here's Lo Celso. Little hit, a little.
Oh, how can they play for us like that? If you look at the defending on one side of the pitch and the other side of the pitch, it's completely different.
That's a really poor ball there.
Was that?
Tottenham are weird. So when Man United have a lot of possession, they're really just sitting deep. But when they're just trying to get out of their box, they're pressing so high, it's forcing Man United into mistakes. Sissoko. Lindelof passes out wide to Luke Shaw. Oh, Bruno Fernandes just got taken out there a little bit.
Has he got a free kick for it?
Possibly. Matic is now coming on. I don't understand this change.
I'm not understanding this one too much.
Yeah, I'm not understanding Matic. And who's he coming out for? What? McTominay?
And Odion Igalo's coming on as well.
Yeah, Igalo's coming on as well.
I think Martial deserves to go for an early shower.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
It's a bit disappointing today. I'd say Tottenham, I can't really blame the United strikers because Tottenham, from the moment the whistle blew, have been in this defensive shape that has been nuts.
Yeah. What do you think Watford player Igalo is going to bring to Man United in this last 30 minutes?
Definitely a backup thing, but he gives us something different up front. He's not one of them forwards that runs off the shoulder. He likes to play and bring people into play. So see if that kind of works in this last closing minutes. Harry Maguire's right in the box though. Oh, he nearly
It's back in, back out.
Effort to try and get an
Bruno
equaliser.
Fernandes brings it down. Here's Pogba on the right hand side. Wan-Bissaka.
Patience.
The little cross was poor. Maguire's literally playing right up here. He brings it out again to Wan-Bissaka.
Basically.
It's a good cross.
You've got to go in there.
Igalo just was a bit lazy, I think, there to try and hit that, beat that ball.
He's got to get working. Gary Neville's right. Marcus Rashford's got to go in there. A goal's coming though. I don't know what way of the pitch, but I think another goal's coming. If Harry Maguire keeps on playing like that, then we're going to be exposed.
That is true. He likes to do that, even for England, though. When the chips are down, he just bombs up forward. He's playing as a left back now. Look at him.
It's mad.
Is Matic playing as like an inverted centre back, like a sweeper?
Yeah, Lindelof's gone off. Yeah, this could work. Got to move the ball quickly though, because they're all in a line.
Pogba, good play by Pogba. Great feet.
A cross is not going to work in there. It's not going to work.
Good play by Pogba. That's a penalty. It's a penalty. Great play by Pogba there to get into the box.
Got to be a penalty. VAR is not going to. They're not going to try it, are they?
Great feet there from Pogba. Right on the line there. Look at that. Great pass. That's a penalty, 100%. Eric Dyer.
Undoubtedly a penalty.
Yeah, making a mistake there and try to just push him off. So who's going to take it? Pogba?
Pogba's got to take it.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bruno's taking it, is it?
Bruno is taking it.
Saulo did say Bruno would score. He's not scored yet though, so come on, Bruno. He's actually taken the mantle away from Pogba as well.
For Pogba to be humble about that is very weird.
Yeah.
I think behind the scenes it's different. Yeah,
it's kind of the new man in the team, taking everything right away from him. But
yeah,
excellent.
I think Pogba is the best penalty. He's one of the best penalty takers in the world, though. Still, but
Mourinho's going to be screwing if this goes in. Come on, Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes takes the penalty. It's a great penalty by Bruno Fernandes. Bottom left, it's 1-1.
1-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. a bit of Pogba genius and a bit of Bruno genius to tuck it into the left-hand corner.
It's a great penalty from Bruno Fernandes. Very, very good.
Very confident penalty for Bruno.
Great feet from Pogba
Great
here.
football from Paul Pogba. And Martin Tyler has just said, there's your headline, Paul Pogba saves United. To be serene, to remains to be seen. Though.
And into great tackle by Wan-Bissaka. What will Tottenham do now? What is their statistician saying? Their Mourinho tactician saying.
Sorry? Can you repeat that?
No, what is Mourinho, the tactician, going to do now?
I think Mourinho's got to go for it now if he wants to win.
He's going to go for it, yeah. It's a home game. It's a home game. If he doesn't...
Yeah, I think, United are going to go for it now.
Yeah.
Something we're going to sit back. United will keep on going. But give credit where credit's due. Solskjaer's kept on telling the boys to go forward, so...
Man United should do something magic to get back into the game, and that could be done by legend Lingandino.
Good header out.
Oh, it's a good pass there.
Oh.
Son just couldn't bring that down. It's a really good pass there.
He was
Lo Celso, great pass from there. Very, very good. Yeah, Matic is playing as an inverted sweeper defensive.
I don't know. David, do you think Pogba starting would have made a difference? Given what you've seen so far?
Not sure. He still needs a few games to just get back into that mantra mold, isn't it?
Active if Pogba was starting, because as you said, they had more to worry about with him and Bruno.
Yeah, I think Tottenham would have had more to worry about with him and Bruno together. Because McTominay and Fred are both defensive midfielders, so it's not going to be
all the good intention. They're not really great attacking players, are they?
They're not really great attacking players, exactly. And Fred's angry moment of coming off the pitch, I think, is self-evident now.
Bruno UG.
Good pass, but good play by Rano. Oh, he's really playing about now.
He ruined it a little bit.
But Pogba done well to tackle him, and McTominay, Lo Celso's fresh off the bench. Fernandes here.
Tottenham haven't gone forward at all, mate. I think it's only since they can see the goal they've got.
Winks now.
Oh,
free kick on the edge of the box. Pogba's just given a free kick on the edge of the box.
Do that.
I don't think Pogba is like Scholes, mate. He doesn't deserve to be pushed backwards. He can't be doing defensive duties. You know what I mean?
No, yes, playing like
attacking mid.
Yeah, in the attacking phase.
Yeah.
But if Son scores this, I'm going to be pissed because that's just out of nothing again. If Tottenham get a goal from this,
they only have a two-man wall here. Very weird. Usually, I probably would put 4. No, it's a good block there. It's a counter-attack here from Man United. They have 4 on 3 here.
Oh no, Tottenham.
No, you just two. They just blocked it now. Pogba's trying to. It's a good pass by Pogba. Very good pass by Pogba. Rashford failed to control it down.
From Davinson Sanchez. I'd like to see a smile on Pogba's face when he's playing football.
Very good pass by Pogba there.
Beautiful.
If that's Mbappe there for France, it's a goal, mate.
Yeah. Mbappe or Griezmann, that's a goal.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the last 5 minutes of the game, guys. We have 43 viewers concurrent across all platforms, including FanChatTV on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining our stream today. So, yes, the last 5 minutes here, and it's looking at Man United's on top at the moment, but Tottenham's still looking quite dangerous, maybe, from a specific counter-attack. Lo Celso here. Good pass out wide.
Oh.
Fernandes tried to get it across there to Harry Kane, but
Harry Kane's sniffing about a little bit now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Fernandes is finding the width amongst the Man United back line. Eric Bailly's coming on as the fourth substitute.
I think Solskjaer's organising his own bus.
Yeah. It's a corner here. Son, that's a very poor corner from Son there.
Just can't.
Another free kick. You can't do that there. Lo Celso went down like a bag of potatoes, but
that just wastes time. That you shouldn't even have tackled him like that.
Is Kane lining up to take this? It's the last few minutes of the game, guys. Kane is looking to shape this up here.
Is it Kane territory? Is he going to go for it?
It looks like Kane territory.
De Gea, boy, you better be on it.
De Gea is standing central. I don't think this is going to pass him.
You'd be surprised, though.
Kane takes the free kick. He's taking it now. No, straight against the wall.
We'll have that all day long.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so another 3 minutes, possibly stoppages as well.
Yeah, possibly stoppages. Kane's just brought that down under control. Clumsily, but he did it nevertheless. It's a good little pass by Kane here. But it's a goal kick. Good muscling out there by Wan-Bissaka to boy off Fernandes there.
I think on the balance of play, a draw's a fair result.
Another substitution. It looks like McTominay.
I think it's just
Scott McTominay for Eric Bailly.
Fresh legs.
So it looks like Eric Bailly and Matic are lining up at the back here. And Maguire, sorry, I'm lining up at the back with Matic probably in the centre.
I think he's gone for a free at the back, actually. Dave,
yeah, if he has gone for a free at the back, yeah, that's true.
It's the tactic I wanted to see at the start.
I've never seen Matic play as a centre back, to be honest. But we never saw Fernandinho play as a centre back until Guardiola started putting him there. That's not a foul there. Rashford needs to do better there. Needs to do better. It's another penalty. It's another penalty to Man United. Mourinho's irate on the corner.
Mourinho's lost it on the touchline. This one's going to be reviewed on VAR though, but I didn't see what happened there properly. But I think it's the handball.
It's completely out. It's outraged by Mourinho. No, I think VAR is going to rule that. That's not going to be ruled.
No, there's no way. There's no way. I would love it if they gave a penalty, though.
I know. I know. I know. We're just waiting on this penalty decision, guys. It's VAR.
Be a controversial penalty if it was given. Overturned it. No penalty.
Yeah, they've overturned it.
So, yeah, there was a penalty decision. Basically, I think technically fell over his own feet, I think.
I think Bruno Fernandes just made a meal of that, to be honest.
But Mourinho can calm down now. He look like he's going to have a heart attack.
Mark Ryan from Facebook says, sounds like Spurs haven't had a kick of the ball in the second half.
No, not really, no.
No, not really. Sissoko just holding back there, Bruno Fernandes again. He's kind of been the main attraction, isn't it, of this whole game, Bruno Fernandes.
I think this game will just play out as a draw now, to be honest with you. I think Tottenham will just suck it out for the last couple of minutes. But, yeah.
It's still looking dangerous, though. It's still looking promising for both teams. Nevertheless, I don't think Tottenham will be...
It's only a couple
I
of
think
minutes.
OGS will take a draw.
I think now, at the start of the game, I thought we should have won this, but...
Kane here. Son. Kane back again. Fernandez out on the left.
Get a winner here. Get Fernandez. We got to get those second balls and start counter-attacking.
And it's a counter-attack here. Oh, great feed by Rashford.
Come on,
Sissoko. No, Sissoko. I think done well there to take Rashford off his stride there. Fernandez. Pogba.
Come on, let's start something now.
Mason Greenwood, great feet by.
Beautiful. Get it back central. You gotta.
It's
give it a foul.
It's given a foul, yeah. His last 3 minutes are going to be interesting.
Much more of a spectacle than the Arsenal Man City game.
That's poor. That's poor as well. Straight to everybody. He has to chase that.
You got to give credit to the fitness levels both teams have shown in this game as well.
Compared to yesterday's Arsenal showing was disgraceful.
Yeah.
Pogba muscling both players out. Sissoko and...
Isn't it?
Oh, Sissoko's taking a free kick here. No, that's a really poor ball across. Wan-Bissaka charging through.
No, you got to control it though.
Bruno Fernandes has nearly. No, he hasn't.
Jesus, he's a beast, isn't it? Jesus.
It's a good challenge there. Fernandes has just literally toe punted it out to the left hand side to Greenwood. Lo Celso is also a promising player, Lo Celso.
Just Man United have missed so many chances.
Should be a last attack here for Spurs. Fernandes causing problems, but not for both men on that right-hand side, Mason Greenwood and also Wan-Bissaka. Mason Greenwood using his pace to break away from players. Good pass here by Bruno Fernandes. If that was just a little bit stronger.
Bloody Tottenham's defending's been outstanding today, though. It really has. That was excellent defending from Sissoko there.
Last minute of the game, plus maybe another 30 seconds added onto that for the penalty decision and the VAR. Matic here. Out to Shaw. Maguire.
Come on, one more attack. One more attack. One more, lads. Come on.
It's really poor around the back here. They're not really going forward. I think they've taken the 1-1.
Yeah. Why risk it? Rashford's been a bit of a mismatch for me today. He's not
really... down on the left to Luke Shaw here. Luke Shaw out to Pogba.
Touching it. Who's there?
No, that's Igalo. Sorry, it's Mason Greenwood. Oh! Very good little step over there.
That could have been the one there, man.
Igalo done well to bring it out, obviously, to Mason Greenwood there. Just on the edge.
I would have went like a near post though, me.
So another few minutes here because of the VAR decision.
Come on.
Bruno Fernandes takes a shot, but that was well wide. Yeah, he could have done better there in the last minute of the game. Take his time more.
Well, it's going to be 1-1, isn't it?
It looks like it. I reiterate what Gary Neville says that Pogba and Greenwood just made a huge difference to the match.
Yeah, it gave United a lift. It would have been they would have won the game if they weren't for the change. So I've got to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer credit for that.
Still a few minutes for this VAR decision, I think. No, it's done. Well, that is done for this match. Man United pulled off the great escape with Pogba, and I'm out of focus. I don't know why. Hello. Focus me. Look at me, I'm completely out of focus. Aaron, you give it while I get back in focus.
Yeah.
Your verdict on the game.
Verdicts on the game. Not really a game with two halves. I'd say Tottenham defended outstandingly the whole game. I think that was a proper Mourinho performance. You know, in a game where you're not expected to win, sit the lads back, hit them on the break, get the goal, and then sit back again. But it's only for the luck of a bit of genius from Paul Pogba why, you know, we're sitting there. Well, I'm sitting there quite happy with a draw. But on another day, I think that would have been a loss, really. So just happy for that.
Yeah. Great. I think personally, Tottenham done really well in the first half, obviously, to get that goal. But I think they didn't have a shot on target apart from that. They didn't.
I've got to speak about David De Gea, though.
Yeah.
I think concentration is, you know, it's these moments that kind of define games. Without that goal, I don't think Tottenham would have scored. Do you know what I mean?
True.
It's those the little things matter, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Like, because of De Gea, we had to go hunting for that game when we could have possibly been a bit more comfortable. So,
and it just resonates the fact that obviously since Mourinho's appointment, that Tottenham used, obviously from the Champions League final, all that Champions League run, they used to be an attacking side, but they don't have that same panache to go forward anymore.
Yeah.
They would have been much more troublesome, obviously, beforehand. But I think Mourinho, maybe he won one, he will take it. I think Mourinho takes 1-1 all day, to be honest.
Yeah,
takes draws all day.
What Mark Ryan was saying, points lost by the sounds of it, I would definitely say so. I know it might sound a bit biased, but I do think the first 20 to 25 minutes, United were looking like the likely sort of like, you know, sort of winners of the game. And then, you know, that run from Bergwijn, I just don't know how it happened, really. He just like left Maguire for dead. That was just crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
1-1 against Tottenham. I wouldn't have complained about that a little while ago. So good result.
No. Well, if we're looking at the next fixtures for Man United,
Saulo said Fernandes on it again. Yeah. I can't fault him, really. He tried his best. I think it's amazing the fitness levels of the players in this game compared to the one the other day. So that's a positive. United are playing again on Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah, so Man United have, if I can just refer to my screen here, Man United's next fixtures, Man United, Sheffield United, which will be a tough one.
It's going to be a game and a half, that one.
It will be a game and a tough. I think Norwich City, they will beat on Saturday.
How funny is that to say Sheffield United is going to be a game?
It is.
You know what I mean? Like, they were in like League Two a couple of years ago. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
It is. Brighton, Man United. I think that could be a sealer for Man United as well. Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Southampton, Crystal Palace. And I think that was the last of the big six apart from Leicester City.
I'll tell you what, it's they're tricky fixtures because half of them teams are just going to sit back and do what Tottenham did, ask Man United to break them down. Yeah. And we're clearly not good at breaking these teams down. So they look good on paper, but they're going to be tricky games, especially with the fitness being not good. I think teams just plonk themselves in front of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, so, and I think Sheffield United, obviously they have a game in hand. So I think they're going to be looking to beat Man United. Not game in hand, sorry. They have a point in hand, a point behind. So I think they're looking to get beat Man United to leapfrog them for that fifth place.
If they weren't robbed the other day, they would technically be 2-3 points ahead now.
Yeah. So that is us, I think, Aaron, for today. Yeah. We've had excellent viewership on Facebook.
My pal Saulo and my brother Clive, they've got to join us on the stream. Well, Cloud's going to come on Sunday for the Liverpool game, but Saulo, when Matthew comes on, we'll all jump on together.
Amazing, yeah. We've had an excellent reach on both platforms. We've had 2,291 people reach, 2,892 post clicks on our Facebook video, which was excellent. On our YouTube channel, I think we've had a total of 2,000 as well viewers. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, we've had 1,729 viewers on YouTube as well. Yeah, so total across the board, around 3,000. So that's great for performance today. Thank you very much, everybody, for taking part and joining in the commentary.
Make sure you come.
Yeah, we're looking for guests, obviously, to join us on Facebook and YouTube for our next streams. Which will be taking place, obviously, over the next few days as well. We're going to be doing a lot of these streams, trying to catch up on Premier League action, like all the teams are trying to catch up on COVID-19 and what happened after. So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting month and a half, I think, Aaron. Agree?
Definitely, mate. Definitely, mate. And like as I said, any of the people that have stayed with us for the whole duration of the stream, if you want to come on the channel, just hit us up in the comments and we'll get you on.
Yeah, I like Mark Ryan's comment here. De Gea really needs to up his game. Hasn't been the same player the past couple of seasons. Hope he's not just happy to sit around on a big contract. Maybe spell on the beach might shake him up a bit.
Well, to be honest with you, I think we'll get Henderson back next season, so he'll have a run for his money on that. Yeah,
great comment, Mark. Thank you for joining the stream as well. Freddie Zavala says, sell De Gea, get Edwin van der Sar back in there. He can play better. He's age still.
He'll probably still do a better job, wouldn't he?
He probably will do a better job. I'll tell you what, he made some blinders against the Real Madrid legends, I think, a couple of years ago.
Yeah. He
made some blinder saves against the Real Madrid legends. Yeah. Prajbot Rai has been with us for the whole stream. Thank you much, Prajbot Rai. Saulo Araujo, Aaron's friend. Saulo Araujo. Is that how you pronounce his name? Araujo. Yeah. Fernandez on it again. I miss him, trust me. That's what Saulo said. And yeah, we'd like to thank everybody again for joining us for this stream. Let me just write something in there. There you go. Thank you for joining. On the bottom left. That's us today, guys. Thank you much for being part of this stream. And we have one more comment. Probably right says thanks. Thank you. So thank you much for joining the stream. Make sure you like us on Facebook and YouTube. Or alternatively, if you want to go a bit extra further on Facebook, give us a nice big heart. And then, yeah, comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Anything that we could do to improve our streams, let us know as well. We're always up for a constructive review as well. And yeah, any final thoughts, Aaron? Do you want to say to the fans?
No, just join us for the streams over the weekends, and thanks for your support. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Okay, guys, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you